hello, peoples of the internet, to a game that Pie Guy, am running called To Calm a Raging Bull. The base idea is you have all been contacted by this lovely Dungeon Delvers Guild to kind of go and handle a situation with some mercenaries who've been harassing some peoples for the monies and the likes. And so while we get into that, let's do some character introduction, starting with the left to the right, as always.
Hi, my name's Tessa Harum. I'm a sorcerer by trade. Learned a little bit of bard magic and kind of learning my way around a bow. Yeah, that's me. Sorry, I'm not. I don't even want to be here. Sorry.
I am Calvis. I am a fighter leaning towards barbarian stuff. Yeah, we are not having a good time. So we'll get in, we'll get out, we'll do the job, and well, we'll see what happens. So that's where we are.
Okay. Next up, we have Gilreth.
Hello, I am Gilreth, a Gloomstalker Ranger leaning fighter. Not sure what those two are going through, but that's rough, buddy.
Alright, next up.
I'm playing Yulu Katila, the daughter of Manius. Yulu is wearing like week old freaking like goth makeup that she hasn't bothered to wear off, but like clean off. That is like running and like looks like she's been like crying like a mad woman. And is drinking a little bit more than normal. She is a fathomless warlock.
And last, but certainly not least.
Just a high elf rogue. That's all you need to know.
Does our high elf rogue have a name, or do we not get to know that?
They're Nilo.
There you go. So all of you are in the guild. Feel free to place yourselves wherever you may find yourselves in said guild. That is hilarious every time. So each of you would know that you've been kind of called here about this mercenary band. You've all been sort of asked to head into the mountains and figure out what's going on. Stop them, maybe. Talk to them, see what's up. You know, if you have to use force, use force. Stuff like that. You are being paid a nice sum of 800 gold to handle situations. And while all that information is tossed around, let's once more, let's go from right to left this time. Theron, explain to me what you're doing in the guild.
I'm just here to adventure, have fun, cause a bit of chaos wherever I go.
Fair. I meant more so along the lines of, are you sitting there having a drink? What are you doing?
Playing cards.
Just roll me a sleight of hand. That is fucking amazing.
The lowest I can roll
That's
is
a
10.
natural one.
That's a natural one.
But
That
the
doesn't-
lowest
My
I can roll is
that
a
doesn't-
10.
I was gonna say that doesn't make. Oh, yeah. How'd you
Technically,
get
with
that plus?
reliable talent, the lowest you can ever roll is a 10 with it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Reliable talent.
That is funny though. Yeah, you're kicking ass in cards. You're kicking ass taking names.
Not even trying either.
Let's see here. You find yourself winning 18 pieces of gold for your troubles. Gilreth, what are you up to at that bar?
Probably having a drink.
Solid, Ulu?
Is like probably on her like third or fourth drink, which is odd because she like pretty much never drinks. And is like going over her tome like nearly like religiously, like some type of like auditor trying to find any red tape she can.
Got it. And then these two.
Testing a thing real quick. Cool. Let's just go with the Stormtail Sting, because instead of having to roll an additional thing for it.
Well, I'm probably rereading this letter multiple times. The first couple of times, just, trying to make out what it says. Since Durakar didn't have the best handwriting, and it's not like Calvis is the smartest man in the world. But reading it and drinking, and just kind of silently or quietly toasting to the life of our dear lost friend.
Tessa's got her head on the table, one cheek just firmly pressed against the wood, and she's just staring at a mug of ale that's sitting in front of the seat next to her, where, if he wasn't at the bar, where Durakar would be sitting. And her eyes are big and puffy and red, and like her one green eye and her one gold eye are both just super, super red, and she's just dead silent.
Gotcha. I'll say, a little time passes, maybe 5-10 minutes before armored figure kind of walks in and starts asking around for said adventurers that are going up into the mountains.
Gilreth would get up after slamming back his drink.
I don't think us sitting around moping would be what he'd want us to do, so I think we should go and get back to fighting.
Why not do it in his memory?
I shoot Gilreth a very not pleasant look quickly, and then I turn back to Tessa and just say, let's go. And I stand up and brush myself off, put that letter in my pocket, get all my weapons, and move that way.
Tessa just silently gets to her feet, adjusts her lyre and her bow on her back, and just very quietly follows behind Kelbus.
Ulu, Theron?
Uber would like slide out of the bar stool, almost falling over. The only thing that like is keeping her up is like her tendrils acting like extra legs to balance her as she like stumbles over.
Theron would just follow behind.
Alright, so you're all heading out onto the trail.
Indeed. As we are walking out that direction, Ulu would look over towards Calbus and Tessa and be like, "Hey, would you like to strike a deal? One that I could potentially help you guys if anything bad happens. I might be able to keep you on your feet in unparticulable ways."
Well, normally I'm not one for deals, because normally I can take care of myself, and I rarely ever have to worry about actually perishing. But person that I thought that was unkillable or nigh unkillable apparently wasn't. So, if we're gonna learn anything from bad situations, I guess sure. And I will write my name in this book.
Sweet. I have a question. Do you just the one page, or are you willing to do both pages?
If there's 2 pages, I'll write it on 2 pages.
All right, sweet. What about Tessa?
After watching Calbus sign, Tessa would sign, but she wouldn't say anything. She would sign
All
both
right.
pages.
Ulu would nod and be gracious, and would offer the same thing to our elf friend.
He'd sign both.
She nods graciously.
Well, let's get going, I guess. Let's get on the road. I do want to stop at the shop real quick though, just to make sure that I'm prepared. Basically, I'm just buying myself a few potions. That's all.
All right.
So,
Anyone else like to buy anything before you set out?
Let me check my potion stock, because it might not hurt.
I already added mine to the inventory and took my my gold away.
Gotcha.
Before we head out, Tessa will grab Calbus's hand just to kind of get him to stop for a second, and we'll run over to the bar and flag down Rusty.
You flag him down.
You haven't happened to see a bear in a little coat with a hat and a pipe in his hand, have you?
I did. He was with my apologies. He was with Durakar before he left.
Oh. Okay. Thank you. And with that, she will go back over to Calbus and say, apparently, I didn't need to destroy the entire house with a bunch of wild magic. I guess Frankie was with Durakar. Sorry.
I mean, we talked about wanting an open floor plan, so I mean, I guess we're already halfway there. So yeah. All right, well, let's go.
Okay.
Anyone else buying potions while this happens?
Could Theron buy some alcohol?
You certainly may.
How much would it be for a
You
bottle
have like
of
50 bottles in your inventory at this point, right?
and a keg of Dwarven ale, which I guess I keep somewhere?
We'll say it's a gold piece for the good stuff. Depends on what the good stuff is, but
Could he
gold for the
buy
good stuff.
10 bottles of the good stuff?
Sure, we'll say good stuff is like Mike's secret sauce from Space Jam. It's just called good stuff.
Is it from the good place?
It's from the Good Valley.
So you have 10 bottles of the good stuff. I'm gonna change the music since you guys are making your way out. Let's put it to this. Yeah, that's what the good stuff is. Rusty's Hard Lemonade. Is that all? Anyone else wanted to do anything before you set off?
Should be all set.
Alright.
I switched my attunement before the game, so I unattuned from my tattoo, creating the additional. It basically turns back into tattoo ink in a vial, and reattuned my ring of free action.
Got it. I'm gonna change to this. As you guys begin walking towards the mountains, you find yourselves here. Frozen lake with a bridge crossing over it.
Well, does it look like there's anything out of place here? Or are we just on like a pass with some icy waters and trees?
Roll me perception. 17. As you look around, there's nothing out of place, but there does seem to have been heavy footfall through this area.
Alright. We should probably be careful on this bridge. It's probably not super sturdy, especially with the amount of footfall that I see, so we should probably take it one at a time, or at least be temperamental with how we cross it. And I look at Gilreth. I imagine you and I are gonna have the most trouble getting across this, because I assume we're the heaviest and we carry the most stuff. These three I'm not really too worried about. Hell, we could probably throw two of them. But you and I especially need to be careful, because I ain't trying to fall in that cold-ass river. Cold-ass looking river.
Yeah. I've got boots of flying if that helps any.
How
helps you
high
for
are
sure.
the cliff walls? Sorry.
Say like 30, 40 feet.
Alright. She mopes a little bit at this, but why are all the good things so far away?
Guess we need to get across this bridge, so who wants to go first?
Uwu would volunteer. She's light, and if she falls into the water, she doesn't care. Cold resistance, and
Because you are
doesn't need to
light.
breathe.
Because you are light, roll me a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
With advantage, I'm gonna need that. Boom.
You make it across, no problem.
Okay.
For safety, I will just use my boots of flying.
All right.
Just gonna, and he's essentially gonna like wait for one of the others to go and like essentially float next to them with the boots as safety precaution.
Gotcha.
Could Theron shoot an arrow to the other side with a rope tied to it?
Yeah, sure. Roll me an attack, because why not?
Cool.
Yeah, sure. Your arrow with the rope tied into it, we'll say hits a nearby tree on the other side. We'll just, for the
Yeah.
funsies, we'll say tree.
He'll tie it to himself, then cross.
Alright, roll me a dex save with advantage.
Oh wait, did he just like shoot an arrow at a tree with a rope tied to it?
Yep, and he makes it across perfectly fine.
Alright, I was gonna say like I might need to like actually tie that off for you.
You can now that he's across.
Yeah. Now he would be perfectly
Yeah,
safe.
it literally. I can even imagine that it took her the entire time that he was walking across to be like, maybe that's not a good idea.
Alright, you go first. I'll go last.
Tessa just very quietly holds out her hand to Calbus.
I'll grab it.
I'm gonna use the she just waves her hand and the crystal that's embedded in her right wrist starts to glow purple, and in front of them a door appears and she casts Dimension Door.
Oh.
And carries Calbus over here.
I was gonna jump
Oh
it.
man. Yeah, no, I had a feeling you guys were just gonna like walk across hands, like, if we go together, and like Lulu's just ready to jump in, like, oh man,
She's like,
neither
"They're
of them
dumb!"
can swim.
Gilreth was also standing by to help out any way he could.
I can long jump 26 feet, so if I was gonna run and
Oh,
then
is
if
that
it started to
you
fall,
marking?
I was measuring because if I got to like right here and the bridge started to go, I was just gonna fucking jump.
Sorry.
Whoosh! Take off, just woo! I'm athletic.
Everybody's like, get across, and Tess is like, can I have your hand, please? Let's go.
I'm gonna move fake tree so I can copy paste you guys again. I don't want fake tree. Fake tree is now the new party member, the 6th party member. Fake tree.
Bestest tree.
Best
The
tree.
easiest way to burn
Real
player
fake
resources, give them bridges and doors.
Yeah,
It's true.
and I will say, I literally during this game 3 seconds ago went to find that map and put it in here.
There you go. Here we are.
Eventually, after more bits of traveling, you guys find yourselves a bit higher up in the mountains and find yourselves here, Z's. And everyone roll me perception check, please.
That is persuasion. That is not how that's gonna work. Perception.
No, I don't think you're gonna persuade your ears. I mean, you could persuade your ears to hear something.
Hey, ears. What do you hear? Tell me your secrets.
That'd be your secrets. So
Yeah,
all
can
of
I
you, no, all of you, as you are walking up this this path and up the mountain, you can hear what sounds like 2 people talking to each other off in the distance.
Sounds like we got some folks up there. We should probably be wary. I guess I will step out just in the lead, since I know I'm pretty good at, you know.
I thought you were just gonna stop there. I know I'm pretty.
I mean that too. I am in a
How-
magazine after all.
Dark is it right now?
It's still fairly. It's not dark. It's not like, oh my god, I'm blind. Dark. It's like, midday.
Have these guys noticed us yet?
They have their backs turned to you. They are just kind of talking to each other.
So, are we wanting to sneak up on them?
I mean, the element of surprise is good if we're trying to attack them, but if we're just trying to walk past and up this hill without any type of concern or any type of trouble, then we probably just have to talk to them. But I mean, if we want to attack them, which I don't really know if we should be attacking innocent people, but that's what we're gonna go with. We should do it before they notice us. Otherwise,
We can
just-
drop. I can drop a silence up here.
I mean, maybe, but we might as well get closer and just put it around them if you want to do that. But I'm pretty sure we have ways to take them out from range if we need to. Otherwise, I'm just gonna walk up in there and push my way through like I deserve to be here.
All
Would
right,
it-
lead the way.
Would it help if I snuck as well to help?
I mean, I would say maybe I'm gonna point over here, trying to put my battlefield strategy together. Maybe if you can climb up there and kind of keep an eye out from up that cliff in case the worst happens, then you can at least get a drop on them. Because I mean, we'll be okay frontline, but if you can get a drop, that at least gives us another advantage. I'm just gonna go. Just gonna start walking.
I will actually use my boots of flying to get up on the cliff.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna walk this way.
Should I just climb up it, I guess?
When you get about there, Calbus, both of
Mhm.
them kind of talking to each other, both turn to you, and the one up top says, kind of puts out his hand. You can see both of them are fully armored, weapons at their side, crossbows on their backs. And the one up here kind of says to you, whoa. You're not supposed to be here, friend.
I mean, we got hired to do a job, or come to do the job. We're supposed to be here.
Show me your papers. The boss hasn't said no one's supposed to come through here.
How high is this cliffside?
Hold out 5 platinum. Here's my papers.
This isn't a cliff. This is flat ground.
Oh, it's flat ground. Or this is like elevated though, right?
No.
No.
But yeah, I hold out 5 platinum and say, it's my papers. It's our papers.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
Woohoo! I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm terrible at these. I'm really terrible at these.
He looks at you and says, "No, you're not supposed to be here." Kind of clutches his sword a little bit and says, "I'm gonna have to go tell the boss about this."
You're
I
gonna
would
just
like to attack him from behind.
I would like to wave at Gilreth to stop. Not doing
Okay,
that
then I will
as I
wait.
approach.
I'm talking to this guy, correct? Not
Yes.
this guy. So the both of them are focused on me currently, I assume, and Edvald now with Tessa.
Now with people walking up,
Yeah, I'd be like, you don't want to talk to the boss. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Tessa will walk right up. Whoa, I was stepping on that guy. He is not in the square. Yeah, there we go. I will walk up to this guy and I will rummage through my bag and find the letter that was sent to our house, and I will hand it to him without saying a word.
You have that.
which
Yeah.
letter?
Well,
And yes, you may.
you said that we were invited to do this job, so I would assume we got a letter.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm showing him that.
Roll me stealth, Theron. This guy looks at the letter and says, kind of looks at you up and down. Give me a perception check, Tessa.
4. That's fair.
Okay, well, you don't notice it. Actually, Calbus, you give me one too, because you're up there. Wow, guys. Okay.
Actually, can I use Tides of Chaos?
Sure.
Fuck
Oh,
me, man.
Could
funny.
Theron roll as well?
Sure, you can roll. I'll allow.
There you go.
Okay, so Theron would see it. You guys, the letter said, go talk to the mercenary band known as the Horns of Minos. Theron, you would notice that kind of on both of these guys' chest plate are their symbol, which is the skull of a minotaur and 2 piercing horns.
So you gonna let us go? We got hired for a job, like I said, like she's showing you. Can we go, please? Clearly, we're not trying to have any problems with you. Can we just go?
Yeah. Go that way. He points up this way.
I keep my 5 platinum.
Yeah,
And
he
I
doesn't
fought.
take it.
I'll just start walking that way. And I kind of go, yeep, and like make a noise to indicate to the others that we're not going to get into a fight. And I'm just going to start walking this way. I just like to imagine that like people, like 3 of them like kind of came out of nowhere like, oh shit. They
And,
were.
and these 2 guys immediately like kind of nervously grab their swords.
Uh-huh. I just kind of chuckled to myself just a little bit like, that would have been bad for them. Oh well.
Gilreth just kind of gives the one a big toothy grin,
Keeping on, keeping on.
like showing those sharp, pointy teeth.
Alright. So you guys can move all here. I'll copy paste you.
As Tessa gets to about here, can her wild magic go off?
Sure.
As they're all watching the group walk away, and then all of a sudden this girl just explodes with magic.
What is this one?
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh, hey.
Well,
Nice.
don't die in the next minute. That's a great in combat one.
Wow, that is.
Here's
That's
what
crazy.
happens when you roll that as a sorcerer. You just go ham and you run right into battle. You don't even care. You're like whatever. Anyway, all right. But don't do that. Don't die.
But you guys
Ain't nobody got time for 2 in 1 week.
on a
Exactly.
map that has weird looks, but eventually you
plus,
find yourselves, after traveling a little further, you find yourselves in what looks to be a campsite.
I'm assuming these are little bridges that like little steps that go up,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
same with over here. Okay, well, we might as well find our way to the leader of this place, I guess. So just take the stairs. Walk up here and then just continue just slowly leading this way. Doo, doo, doo. And it should be, I'm pretty sure, I'm assuming because it's snow and whatnot, it's a little harder to walk through, just because,
Yeah.
cool. Well, not for me, but
No.
for everybody else. So I'm just like walking like it's no biggie. Cause boop, cause I got that ring on. Yay! Just hanging out, just walking, just gonna keep on keeping on. Do I see these guys, or do they see
You
me?
would. They are both by a campfire, kind of chit chatting.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep walking like I own the place. As I walk by, I'm just gonna give him the nod, like, "Hey, just keep on going."
The one right here kind of calls out to you and says, "Are you going into those ruins?"
Yeah, probably.
The boss and a bunch of other of our boys went in a while ago, like maybe 2-3 days ago. And they haven't come out. If you find them, let us know what happened. We're waiting for more people to come reinforce
Oh,
before we go in."
is that them up there? And I point to the things at the top
Yeah,
of this.
that's the entrance.
Anything you can tell us about them?
About the ruins?
Yeah, I'm gonna step up and get warm by the fire, trying to be cordial.
We didn't see much. We were, kept to guard the camps, but the entirety of the inside there is frosted over. Apparently, this place hasn't been touched in ages, years. The boss wanted to come here to search for something. We're not entirely sure what. Spoke about what's the word? And his buddy kind of pipes up and says, "Labyrinth. You're talking about a labyrinth." So yeah, that's what it is. Apparently, there's a hidden labyrinth. We don't know much about it.
Huh. What's your boss look
So-
like? Sorry,
It's okay.
How tall is Calbus?
6'2".
He kind of puts his hand a bit higher than you, maybe like 6'5", 6'6". So it's about that tall. You'll know him when you see him. He is kind of like this, and he points to his the symbol on his breastplate. Says he wears this this large cloak over his head. Apparently he had some encounters with some minotaur and took one of their heads for himself.
You see Tessa's head just jerk directly in the direction of Calbus, and her eyebrows raise.
Kind of just raise my hand a little bit as if to, hey, let's not kill these guys right now.
Her hair that was starting to float slowly lowers back down.
Could,
You can, if you're trying to stealth, you certainly can. It's going to be a disadvantage because they saw you enter.
fine.
Yeah, they saw you enter, and then suddenly you're in the ethereal void.
Could I pickpocket this one?
Sure, roll me sleight of hand.
Disadvantage or regular?
Regular. That is amazing. You managed to find on him 36 gold pieces and some jerky.
I'll sneak back out.
Yeah, he's not that hard to miss. You'll know him when you see him.
Okay. Alright. Good luck.
Thanks.
Sorry.
So, yeah, while everyone was talking, Yulu was just like repeatedly using shape water to take the snow and just make staircases so that we don't have to like run the gamut around this thing and just go up.
All right, solid.
Love it.
I like it. I imagine that because I'm heavy, I'm probably gonna break half of them as I step up them. Because unless it's like really, really, really well packed snow, I'm gonna try. See if I fall on my butt.
Yeah, roll me a dex save.
On my butt.
You're fine.
Whew. I'm like, okay, cool. I got some in my boot, but not much.
Handy dandy boots of flying. For short little flights upward.
And yeah, she'll continue doing that, like just so that we can just get up here as fast as possible.
Gilreth will lower a rope down.
How tall are these cliffs? Like,
It's not tall really at all. It's like maybe like 8-10 feet up.
oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll just keep.
Yeah, the bridges are kind of inclined. Roll me another deck save if you're using the ice stairs. You're fine.
I mean, I honestly don't even know if I. Let's see. I can with a running jump, I can just high jump 8 feet from like the top of my feet. I can reach up to 17.2 feet off the ground.
That is with a just straight jump up.
With a straight jump up, I can reach up and grab something 13.2 feet off the ground.
That
with 10
is
feet of running. Yeah, that's really high.
Silly.
Yeah. My high jump is. It says 4 feet off the ground. Really, it means 4 feet over your head. Because 4 feet off the ground is like not very high. I could do that without really trying very hard as a non-athletic human. Can confirm. All right, well. Guess we're going there. Just right over there.
All right.
Everybody
you guys moving
good?
into the ruins?
Anybody want to do anything before we go in?
Should we search maybe the outside of the ruins to see if there's anything telling us what type of ruins they are, like what to expect?
Not a bad idea.
Everyone, if you wish to figure that out, all of you, whoever wants to search, can roll me history checks. Look at you. You know everything, Calbus.
Everything that's not about this.
Ulu, want to roll history?
Yeah, just like trying to get there. I have a bad habit of leaving my character sheet in weird places. 16.
So Theron, Tessa, and Ulu. You don't know much about these ruins. This is kind of the first time you're hearing about them. They've been lost to ages for a long time in these mountains. However, specifically Tessa, you would definitely notice from stuff you've been told in your past, you would notice markings along the walls and the ruins that are pretty clear markings of the race of Minotaur.
Tessa's just like slowly gliding her hand along the wall and across some of the ruins, and she kind of pulls her hand back and giggles a little bit and looks over at Calbus and says, "He probably could have read these."
I mean, probably. There's not
Wait.
a lot he could read, but maybe.
There's a language.
I mean, they're runes.
I would take a peep at those.
Yeah, it is. You got eyes of the rune keeper. It goes the various runes go into various details of describing Minotaur kind of finding these ruins for themselves, taking home here, building a great labyrinth, and then it kind of cuts off at the labyrinth part, and the ruins themselves kind of break or are broken off and are too, broken and stuff to read.
As I'm reading this, I'm writing it into my tome, which means that everyone that has signed my book would be hearing the translation in their head.
Which would be Calbus and Tessa, I believe.
And Theron.
Yeah.
So each of you get the translation.
I just keep it to myself.
Anything else you guys are doing before moving in?
Yeah. Only because I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm going to cast Armor of Agathes. Like the snow around me is gonna like kind of like tornado around me and like cling to me, forming like kind of like an icy kind of like armor around me. Definitely like a little ice tiara, you know.
Awesome.
How many do you get for this one? Because that's higher cast, right? So you get more than just the 5, right?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a fun spell. I like Armor Agathis. It's good.
It is. Anyone else prepping? Or doing anything?
I ain't got really anything I need to prep.
Aaron just puts on his mask.
Alright.
I'm gonna
He says-
hold up my snow globe. It's not a tuner, not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna hold it out and look at it.
Alright.
That's all.
And he says the keyword art.
Ooh.
Tessa, you were wanting to say something?
Oh yeah, for giggles, Tessa's going to look down at a pouch that she has on her hip, and she's gonna reach inside of it and see what she pulls out. Will you please, let me know what number 96 is on the list I gave you?
Sure. 96 is a mason jar.
A mason jar?
Yep.
I pull out an empty mason jar out of my belt pouch of useless items. I just stare at it in confusion and shrug, and then I put it in my backpack to see if I have use for it later. But I will add one mason jar to my inventory. Thank you.
Didn't even read half this stuff. Oh my god.
You can find another list. I just googled it.
Number
It's the
10.
first one I found.
A pre-peeled banana.
Ah.
Wow.
Not useless if you're in a potassium deficit
What's
or
a- what's
you're having heart problems.
88 is a magic-powered D-toaster. I guess
Burn
it
that.
de-toasts toast.
Burn that bread. Make it regular.
Seeing you pull out the mason jar, Gilreth will ask if you would like some fire dragon wine.
She shrugs and pops off the top and hands over the mason jar.
So the red dragon crush wine. It replenishes 2d4 plus 2 hit points, provides resistance to fire damage for 5 rounds, and non-magical strikes are imbued with 1d4 extra fire damage for 5 rounds.
Oh, cool.
So he's gonna pour you some of that.
Awesome. Are you giving the whole bottle? Because I'm pretty sure it's the whole bottle for that to be effective.
Let me post what this is. So he's basically pouring a serving.
How many servings did you get with that? Do you remember?
5 servings.
5 servings. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so he's giving you 1 serving.
Awesome. I will add that to my inventory. Mason jar of red dragon crush wine. Okay.
Figure it might come in handy later for you.
Thank you.
Sweet. I fixed Armor of Agathis.
Love it. Perfect.
All right,
you
well
guys.
then, let's go then, I guess.
Okay. You guys move into the ruins, and after a little ways of walking, you stumble upon this lovely sight. Bodies lying all across the floor, slain in various different ways. You see a giant-looking figure across the icy lake, dead on the ground as well.
Oh shit, that's a big dude.
Well then, I think that
you-
explains kind of what happened to the missing people.
and each of these figures do look similar, whatever that word is, armored, like the ones you've been talking to and passing by.
When we get to the frozen river, I'm going to touch a part of it, and then like use shape water to create like a melted hole, so I can see how like thick the ice is, and then also so I can maybe stick my head under and figure out like if there's anything under the ice.
Sure, roll me perception or investigation.
I would definitely prefer perception. Per-
All right. The ice is definitely thick enough to walk on.
Okay.
Doesn't look like there's anything in the water. However, it's very odd. The water, there's no bottom. There's no bottom floor to this lake.
Did you almost say it's fathomless?
One could say.
That's cute.
You could also definitely assume it's probably sturdy enough to walk on, considering the giant corpse currently lays on it.
Right. Wow. You got to still verify. If anything, though, she would relay that you guys should be able to walk on that fine.
Alright, well. Let's do it. Huh, I guess you're right. Just walk out.
Yeah.
I'm real tempted to jump in that hole. I'm not gonna lie.
Is this guy also dead over here?
Roll me perception. You can see him there. You see a figure there kind of slumped against the wall, one hand on his chest, and you can kind of see him breathing and kind of choking up blood and spitting out blood. Doesn't seem to notice any of you.
I'm gonna walk over there.
He sees you walk up and says, oh, thank God someone's came. Spits up some more blood. Don't go any further. We made the wrong choice coming here. Something's hunting us.
Could I give him a health potion?
I think that's what Tessa might be doing.
You can give him more than one. You could just drown him with health potion.
That'd be a way to die.
Waterboarding by fucking health potion. Yeah, that would be intense.
It would be very prolonged and very painful.
He looks at you, Tessa, and thanks you and says, still kind of strained a little bit, and says, we weren't ready. Never should have came here. I don't know why you wanted this open. Something is hunting us.
I'd leave then if I were you.
What?
I said I would leave then if I were you.
It's not a bad idea. I'm the only one of this group who barely survived.
What did it look like? Did you get a good look at it?
It was fast. It tore us down in seconds. I couldn't see much, but the most I saw was what could possibly be a blur of scales, maybe. It was big.
Dragon?
I don't know, but it was big enough to take our friend down back there. And he kind of looks over his shoulder and points to the giant.
Oh, he was working with you.
The boss employed some of the local frost giant population for extra protection. It wasn't enough.
Clearly, he's dead. Wow. Where's your boss? Is he dead too?
I think he made it further in. We were busy covering the rear flank for him.
Sounds like a terrible boss.
That's what we were hired to do.
Yeah, well, I think you should take your leave.
It's not a bad idea.
Can you walk?
I could certainly try. If you're going any further, be very careful. And he kind of slowly stands up.
Here, take this. I will hand him another just regular healing potion that he can take in whenever he wants it. It was my last regular healing potion anyway, so here you go.
I appreciate it. I owe you my life.
Actually, I think you owe her your life, but here we are.
And he kind of slowly begins kind of limping his way past all of you. Tessa, you wanted to do anything there?
Yeah, can I investigate the body and try to see if I can figure out, get maybe an idea of what we're up against based off of how destroyed the frost giant is?
Sure. Roll me. You can do investigation. You can do medicine.
We'll go with investigation. And Tides of Chaos that.
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck me, man.
Wow, not your day.
Can I try to help?
Sure.
Would
You
you
can
like
roll
me to roll
investigation
on the
or
wild
medicine.
magic table as Gilreth
I
gets
would
close?
love it.
You win.
60.
60.
I don't think it's self-implosion.
I don't think that's sheep either. Hey!
Oh, hey!
Which would be your 4th level.
My 4th level spell slot I used.
For life.
13. This frost giant seems to have had several bite marks on it, and as you kind of look at its veins, they kind of seem to be, instead of the bluish color of a frost giant, it seems that they are kind of green and wilting.
Okay, something with poison.
Safe to assume?
Mm.
I think it might be poison dragon, like green dragon, or something venomous. Then he'll go over to Tessa.
Could be.
Like he'll point out the veins and then ask her.
Could be. Never really was much for books, so probably not too good on that information, but if it can take down one of these, it's going to be a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
At least I hope so. Could use something to get my mind off the week. And Tessa just gets up and dusts herself off and starts back towards Calbus.
Alright.
Alright, well. Unless anybody has anything they want to do right this second, I guess we should just keep pressing forward.
Lead the way.
I already did my thing in the background.
Alright. Just gonna head over here.
Okay.
Hey, Theron, as I'm walking over, as we're walking, you seem like you're pretty good at picking up on small details, right?
Decent.
Does that body over there, how does it look? Is there anything you can glean from it? I'm focused on keeping an eye ahead more so than these bodies. Tessa, go over there as well and see if it looks like the big storm giant, if you don't mind. See if what we're fighting, if it makes sense.
Okay.
Sure. Both Theron and Tessa can roll me investigation or medicine.
Gilreth will also check after seeing the green veins on the other thing. Investigation.
This is very similar, except it being a human and not a frost giant. This person looks horribly torn to shreds. A good chunk of their body is just ripped out. There's the pool of blood, which is now frosted over, also seems to be mixed with this greenish, like almost melting away at the blood, combining with the blood. It's very similar, except a lot more violent with this body.
Could be acidic.
Well, whatever it is, we gotta try not get bitten. Looks like, or we're gonna have a really bad time. Right. Well, guess we know what to maybe keep an eye out for and keep away from its mouth. So, whoop.
All right, you guys are moving on. All right, let me copy paste you. Copy. And paste. You guys move into. I accidentally copy and pasted the dead body. Oops. You guys are taking him with you.
Here, kitty, kitty,
Six
kitty,
members.
kitty. Snack.
You guys find yourselves in more ruins with
He
more
was-
dead bodies.
He was the replacement for Fake Tree. Fake Tree
Yeah.
didn't do enough to pull its
Yeah,
weight.
you guys can place
Exactly.
yourselves wherever you want. I kind of just copy pasted you random.
Oh.
I guess I'm just gonna keep going forward and seeing what is going on up here.
Roll me a perception check, Calbus. You kind of see far off in the distance a few armored figures kind of peeking their heads, kind of cowering behind a broken pillar, and they kind of peek up to you, and one of them puts their finger over their mouth in like a shushing motion and points to this side.
I will grab the attention of my party mates by kind of like just snapping with one hand, and then as I look at them, I'll just do the same motion, put my my finger over my lips, and then to show that we should be ready for something, I'm going to very slowly desheath my greatsword with one hand, but still keep my finger over my lips as in shh, and then I'm going to point into the general direction that the other guys that I saw pointed.
All right.
And I'm going to slowly start going this way and just make sure everybody else knows that's where I'm going and they saw
And same
me do
thing,
the whole
frozen,
thing. Yeah.
frozen lake.
Okay.
Gilreth will get out his Stormtail and shield
All right.
and just on ready to strike anything that tries to attack.
Theron would just sneak up here behind these debris.
Okay. Everyone, roll me perception checks.
Excuse me.
Calbus, you can have advantage.
Ooh. 24. Is that a 16?
So, honestly, even with a 9, you'd probably see it. As you're kind of looking around, you see the soldiers up here. They kind of are, they're wary. One of them has their crossbow out. You can kind of see off in the distance, all of you. Well, not all of you. Tessa can't see it, but the rest of you can see this soldier kind of immediately get wide-eyed and then very fast duck back underneath the broken pillar. As all of you can see what looks to be a fairly large creature snaking their way out from these sides of the ruins, kind of rearing up and opening their jaws ready to attack.
Oh, a big old snake boy, huh?
Big ol' snake boy.
Has one creepy face on this snake boy.
It is very creepy face on snake boy. Let me roll initiative for Snake Boy.
Now all I can think about is Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Ed Boy. Ooh. Gilreth, what is your dex mod?
+4.
Ooh, you guys are tied.
Oh, snap.
Because I'm evil, I'm gonna have it go first.
Fair.
I believe that is everyone, yes. I'm not putting the guards because they are terrified.
Makes sense.
This creature is going to snake out of these ruins. It's gonna slither right here.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see it kind of open its jaws, and it's gonna spit a globule of poison at you, Mr. Calbus.
Okay. It misses.
You just dodge right out of the way, and you see as the poison hits the snow next to you, it starts kind of sizzling and burning away at the snow.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
That's horrifying.
And well, you can make a save to take half.
Yeah, it's still a lot of damage.
That's gonna be his turn, Gilreth.
Well, shit. We're gonna go ahead and fly with the boots. But 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
How high up are you? Or are you just flying over there?
At least 10 feet, because I get an extra 10 feet on my first turn.
Alright, so you're 10 feet up in the air.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's close enough.
Yep.
Alright. First attack. I'm assuming 13 does not hit.
Misses.
Second attack.
That hits.
And because of Gloomstalker, third attack, which isn't that one, but I'm going to use my Ring of Luck.
That hits.
Ring of Luck is a beautiful thing. And that's an additional D8. And then bonus action, Hungry Jaws, to bite it.
And that hits. Solid, solid.
So I get 4 temporary HP. No, I'm sorry, 2 temporary HP. So that's still temp HP.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Theron.
I will get down to a knee and use Elven Accuracy to take a longbow shot at the snake.
Alright. That hits.
I'm going to use Elven Accuracy to reroll that 16.
Okay. Hits.
Does the 19 hit?
It does.
Cool, then I will sneak attack.
Right. Whew. Good damage. That's some good damage right there.
That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
Alright, Calbus. Calbus.
I'm here. I'm just thinking. Alright, so... Alright, I'm not gonna rage. Instead, for my bonus action, I am going to drink one of my 2 potions of growth. And get bigger.
Big boy.
And then I'm going to... I have 30 feet of movement, so
You know what you should have said when you
What's
do
that?
that?
What's that?
Embiggen.
Embiggen. I'm gonna try and run around to the back of it, so I'm not immediately in its front of its face. Am I in a flanking position? Question
He's
mark.
in flight.
Yeah, I'm big. If not,
You're
it's fine.
6 foot. You'd grow to what? 12 feet?
12 feet.
Yeah, I'd give it to you because he's 10 foot high.
Cool. Sounds good. Well, then I'm going to Great Weapon Master my first attack at advantage and see what happens.
That
23.
hits.
I don't know why rage is on. You can turn on. You can ignore the 2 from rage damage. Oh,
Okay.
because it's still on. So that is 22 magical slashing damage for my first attack.
That's good.
I'm try it again. Same thingy.
And
That's
that
probably a
one
miss.
misses. It just bashes your hands out of the way with its tail.
Cool. It does have 10 feet less movement for until my next turn.
Nice.
But oh yeah, and it gets an extra D4 damage. So 2. So it takes 24 damage, and then I think I have to roll to see how long
Yo,
I get to be big
that
for.
2 is the most damage I've ever seen you deal.
Oh yeah, I get it for this many hours. 1 hour. So
And I think that's the least I've ever seen you roll on that.
Yeah, normally you're at like 3.
Yeah, I mean I have 2 of them. So I mean if an
Fair
hour
game.
goes by, I can drink it. That's why I bought an extra one because I only had 1.
It's very fair.
But yeah, so I did a total of 24 damage, and I am big for a whole hour.
Big boy.
And that is
Alright.
that is my turn.
Ulu.
Okay. So there's what I want to do and what I'm actually gonna do. So, I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Herp. Herp.
Both miss.
Man, one day I won't actually mess with her anymore. It's ridiculous.
They actually, you see, they actually hit the creature, but the impacts seem to do just nothing. The thick scales of this creature seem to shrug it off.
Fair. Okay, so as a bonus action, Tentacle
That's more
of
fun
the...
than saying it just misses.
Yeah. Tentacle of the Deep is a bonus action. 28
That
hit.
hits.
Okay, 3 cold damage. And its movement is slowed by 10 feet.
Hey,
Alright,
it's
so
lost
its
20
movement
feet
is
of
slowed by
movement now
20 feet.
between the 2 of us. Slowing the snake down.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
If you want, you can actually put the tentacle on the map. I'll just put it to the back so it doesn't overlap on any tokens.
I'm gonna step back so that I'm over the ice. That way I have just in case shit gets real, I got a way out of here plan.
Alrighty.
And then that'll be my turn.
Tessa.
So Tessa is going to move. Tentacle. Are these walls so she could like hide behind them?
They are indeed.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and she's gonna get behind this little wall here. And then she's gonna peek around the corner and hold out her wrist and just throw a firebolt at it.
Alright.
For a 26.
That hits. That's a good roll.
For 10 points of fire damage.
Nice.
I'm gauging to see if that'll do more damage than it normally would.
It definitely dealt all of its damage. It doesn't look like it dealt any extra.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like it dealt any less.
Alrighty, cool. And that will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. It is its turn. What is it gonna do? It's gonna let out a loud horn.
It honks.
It honks. Let's see here. Damn it. Okay.
Strategery!
Alright, he's gonna try and banish Gilreth.
Oh, shit.
Wait, he's gonna try to what?
Banish you.
He's gonna use banishment on Gilreth.
Oh, shit.
So I'm gonna need a charisma saving throw, my friend.
Well then, wish me luck. Nope.
Gilreth.
Counterspell at 4th level.
Well, Gilreth does start to fade away and disappear, and then he reappears again as Tessa counterspells. That's why I said, God damn it, when I was looking at its spell list, because I knew it was happening.
Yeah,
That's its
you
turn.
you start to disappear, and then all of a sudden it's just a flash of stars, and everything that was getting reverted gets inverted in you, and you get like kind of like whiplash as you get pulled back into into our plane of existence.
Damn it. Okay, Gilreth.
Okay. What am I gonna do? I'm debating on just silencing this fucker, so he can't cast any spells on us.
You good?
Do what you gotta do.
All right, we're gonna drop a silence on him, so he can't cast spells.
Alright.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna drink an enlarged potion.
Let's see here. Here is your silence.
Does Calvus do spells?
He casts
Nope.
thwack.
I cast
Okay.
slash really hard with a sword. I yell things.
Though,
But, you know,
that's gonna be the funny part. Seeing you like straight up, just like in the midst of battle, and you can tell that you're just screaming at the top of your lungs, but it's all just so quiet.
finally peace. Funny. Does it save though?
Does it have to make a save against silence? It just gets silenced.
The area is just silenced.
No, it's a save.
Yeah,
You
it's
have
a
a DC. You have a DC on it, hon.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
15.
but most non-save
Listen.
spells also have that save DC on it. Like, I've seen healing words with a save DC.
Let's see.
Yeah, silence isn't. It just does. It's on the area, not on a person.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Also,
Well, I don't
cast
know why this has a
virtual
spell
fire.
save on it, but it's just the area.
It's
Yeah.
a reminder of what your spell save would be.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's
You know,
just
I'm gonna-
concentration though. So
I'm gonna... Let's see, I'm just gonna use this dead body and turn it off of him, because I put it on him, but I may want to move him. So I'm just gonna use this dead, this poor soul. God damn,
Soul
I
of
gotta move this.
silence.
Hold on.
Oh man, using bodies as aura tokens. That's great. That's a good idea.
There you go, there's the silence. That's good enough.
here, I'll move myself up into the position so that we're still
Yeah.
in the equivalent place.
Yeah, that works.
And it's supposed to be like good amount, just drop right on top.
Alright, that's your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Theron.
If we
I'll
can
get
move,
down to.
sorry, if we can move the silence over to like more here.
I'm gonna have to move him again, hold on. At least this guy's in the background. Alright, now he's there. That works.
There we
Because
go.
there's more like as much silence on top of him as I can.
Hold on. I can get this. Put it right underneath him.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's good. That's fine. That's good enough. Silence everywhere. Theron.
Question. They're both 5 feet from him, right?
That is correct.
I'll take a regular shot with my longbow. No advantage.
Do it. That just hits.
Okay, let's add sneak attack.
Ooh. Rogues, man.
Nice.
And I will hide.
Okay.
Should I roll stealth?
Please do. You, once again, disappear into the void. Calbus.
I am going to just continue my harassment of this big snake boy. I'm gonna attack him at advantage. Great Weapon Master.
Nice.
So that's
Yes.
that's 27. That's 37 damage, and I get another attack as a bonus action. So here's my second attack as part of my action. Also, I'm gonna go Great Weapon Master again. So 37 plus 47, 57, 63, and then another attack for my bonus action because Great Weapon Master also had advantage with the Great Weapon Master feat. 63.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
73,
20s.
73, 85
Wow.
plus 17 is 95. That's 102 damage. Thank you.
Well,
Did you
I
roll
did
your
buff
d4s?
Oh yeah, here's 3d4 to add on top of that, which are also maxed. So there's 102 plus 9 is 111 plus 12, 123.
Well, I made the right choice in buffing his health up, but I didn't do it enough. He's dead. How do you want to kill him?
As I stand, you all see me screaming primally, but you hear nothing. This is just like a peaceful day, and then just I basically sashimi this giant snake real fast. Just, yeah, there you go.
All right.
Gilreth is
That's
just
what we
slow
call a
clapping, but you
lot
can't hear a
of
thing.
damage.
Well, I buffed his health up by 100. I should have done 200.
Yeah.
I didn't even get the flame. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Well, you cut down this creature, and you see as it falls to the ground, dead, unmoving, its body starts kind of slowly vanish from where it remains until it is no longer there.
I will drop the silence.
Sorry, dead body, you're back to being a useless dead body. And now he can go back into his dead body position.
I was wrong. My math was off. It was actually 135.
Well, you still killed him.
It doesn't change the fact
He's not,
dead.
he's not alive. He's still very much so dead.
Yeah.
Oh god, seizure warning on that GIF.
I can't believe I just crit twice in one turn. Champions, man.
Champions, man.
And you crit on your bonus action attack too,
What-
which is just
what's
all the
funny
more
is-
better.
The second one was a 19. Yeah. The bonus action was a 19. That's what gave me the extra crit because of 19.
Oh yeah.
Because I crit on 19s. When I'm 15 or whatever, I'll crit on 18s too. Try stopping me when I'm Master and critting on 18s. You can't.
Wait, what? Your champions crit
Yeah.
lower?
Yeah.
Yeah, you crit
Yeah.
on 18s near the end. Yeah.
Jesus!
You throw haste on. You haste a champion that's got Great Weapon Master. You can do 1, 2, 3 and action surge 3, 6, 8. 8 attacks per turn, and if you crit on all of them, it's just a lot of damage. Plus the 80 from Great
Jeez.
Weapon Master, you
And
can
then
rock out like
And then
It's
you
a
get
lot.
a bonus action attack if you have the Great Weapon Master feat
yeah.
for critting.
You can if you take a champion to 20 with Great Weapon Master and haste, you can attack 10 times in a turn and get an extra 100 damage if you hit on all of them, and you crit on 18s. It's just busted.
Jeebus.
Yeah, man. Anyway, here we are.
Jeebus Lorenzo.
Yeah, I'm gonna step away from this oozing poisonous snake boy. I'm just gonna step up here. Well, that was fun. Let's hope we don't fight another snake again. That thing looked like it was gonna hurt.
Could their attempt to extract like some venom, or is the body gone?
Oh no, it's the body is vanishing. Like it's gone. And it's odd because it's not like it's burning away or anything. The body is straight like vanishing. Like endgame dusted.
My
May
sword
I
was
roll
infinite.
an Arcana?
I was gonna ask the exact same thing. It's on that same
Both of
wavelength.
you may do that.
I was gonna say my sword doesn't dust people. It's not a
Because,
affinity
like,
sword.
yeah, I feel
So-
like it's summoned, but I feel like I need to roll Arcana to be able to know that.
So with Ulu's Eldritch Arcana and Tessa's Wild Magic Arcana, you would sort of know about this creature, and you would know that Guardian Nagas tend to, when dead, they vanish away, and in however long amount of time, eventually return to life to defend the place they died. And that can only be prevented with the use of a wish.
It's gonna be real pissed at me when it comes back.
Do we know roughly how much time we have?
Like, sheet, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Cue Jeopardy noise.
You have about 5 days before it comes back.
All right, sweet. I mean, that's plenty of time to figure out like what it was guarding and, you know, calm down these boys over here.
No, it's not 5 minutes, so thank God we have some time.
Yeah, we got some like nail painting time.
Yay.
Man, I was gonna flame strike you guys. That probably would have been counterspell. It's about this
Hey.
point, as you guys are walking up, you would see the kind of soldiers kind of peek their heads back out and start slowly standing up and kind of walking out.
Does anyone want to search the frost giant?
You know what? Sure, I'll help. He's probably frozen to the thing. I'll search him, see if I find anything.
Roll investigation.
A -1, guys. 4.
You find absolutely everything on his body.
So his
Which
skin
is
and his
his body.
His body. I look too close in his pants. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was asking if other people wanted to do it.
Nope, you guys find nothing on him.
Yep.
Katila isn't smart. She's just really pretty.
This guy kind of takes a step forward and says, "Holy shit, I can't believe you killed it."
It wasn't really that big of a deal. I don't know why you didn't, but okay.
He killed so many of us.
Well, do better training.
What's your business here?
We got summoned for a job to clear this place out, I guess.
That doesn't make any sense. The boss hasn't sent for anyone new.
She's got a letter saying we were sent. I mean, if you don't want us to be here and save you, we can leave. We can let you die here.
Listen, I don't know what he opened. I don't know what he caused to come after us, but you just saved our lives. You can do whatever you want for all we care. And he kind of looks back, nods at his fellow soldiers, and they all kind of nod in agreement and kind of step to the side. And you see that going down, there's kind of just ignore this. There's kind of like a staircase leading down.
I would like
Unfortunately, the two big boys might not fit.
I'd like to show this guy who is speaking for the group the letter, and just very softly say, "Does this handwriting look familiar?"
The letter that you guys were given to do the job, or
yeah.
He looks at it and says, kind of. Our boss has been sending several letters towards the various towns below the mountain.
Okay, just wanted to check and make sure we were in the right place and not being led on a ruse. I couldn't deal with that right now, so yeah.
Alright, well, he's down there. Yeah.
I don't think you're ready. Yulu, I don't think you're ready. Oh, with this chair. Do. Set me up. I had to go. Can I squeeze my thick boy thighs through this tunnel?
It looks way too small.
But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna try.
Try. Give me a strength check. Straight strength.
Not a strength saving throw?
Nope.
Well, it could be more about finesse than strength.
Oh no, I want strength, not dexterity.
I was joking.
So you start squeezing your way in. You're the first to head down. You start squeezing your way in. However, about halfway through, you can kind of feel the stones to start shifting and moving and kind of maybe crumble, and you realize for a second, I'm stuck.
But what you hear from down below is a deep rumbling, gaseous explosion as I hang out there long enough to fart the effects of the large potion away to make myself small. Back to normal size. I burped myself, but I farted myself smaller.
Well, while you guys take the time to go back to small, is everyone cool with like 5-10 minute break so
Yes.
I can get snacks and use the bathroom?
Same.
Sure.
Sure.
So like 11:53, 54.
Alrighty. Be back in 10? 10,
Yeah.
10-ish. Be back
10-ish.
in 10-ish.
I don't gotta run.
Tennis. Haha, we both went. are back, and you guys have spent the hour or however long waiting out your growth potions to be able to easily head down the stairs without issue. What you doing? You going down the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Copy. Paste to that next map. As you go further down, you see an interesting sight.
Do you want the battle music still going?
Yes.
Okay.
You see this.
Oh no, darkness.
Scroll down.
Oh,
We're at
hello.
the bottom.
What?
Ooh. Fuzzy and green.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess.
Even at the bottom, I'm not seeing anything.
Did I not give you vision? You better believe I didn't.
I have 120, like, true
Everyone,
sight.
can
Not
everyone
true
else?
sight, but...
Yeah.
Yep, I'm good. I got my light.
I'll walk up to these guys.
Oh, I can see now.
The music,
Right.
actually.
Whoop. No. Oop,
Hey.
that's the one I want.
What up, Cass?
The second you walk up, they both immediately grab their swords and unsheath them and say, no one's supposed to be down here. Boss
Can we-
said so.
Can we not do this? I just killed the giant snake thing. Here, she's got a paper.
Tessa shows this guy the letter.
He takes it and kind of just hands it back and says, I'm sorry, no one's allowed entry.
She
Man,
sighs
let
and
it
walks
through.
to this guy and shows him the letter.
Kind of looks at his buddy and says the exact same thing.
Man. Get lost.
Could Theron say something?
You may.
He's going to come up to this guy, stare him right in the eyes. He said, "We saved the people behind you. We killed a giant snake. We gave one guy a potion to live. Let us pass, or that snake will look like a little kitty cat."
Give me persuasion or intimidation with advantage. .22 intimidation.
Nice.
You see him look at his buddy, and they both slowly sheath their swords, and the one in front of you, Theron, kind of shrugs and says, Fine. But it's your death that you're going to begin if you want to enter there. Be my guest.
What's in there?
Find out for yourselves. Not even we know.
Okay. I just stepped there.
You walk in, and as you kind of cross the threshold, you feel almost this wave of energy wash over you.
And what does the energy feel like?
It doesn't feel great.
Are these halls big enough for me to drink my potion and be able to maneuver through?
No, they're actually just for the sake of things, they're also enclosed. There's like a roof above them, so it's only about 10 foot high.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm just gonna pick a direction. I'm just gonna go this way.
I don't know how to do walls for dynamic lighting, so just,
I'll
be
teach you later.
kind.
Yeah, you basically have to just draw them all, and it's a real thing. Real pain.
Oh, someone's standing on top of people. And as all of the rest of you walk in, you all feel this similar wave of energy wash over you. And I would like Ulu to give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
As you
23.
enter, Ulu, you feel this energy wash over you, and you turn back to the way you came in, and you can see that there is some sort of magical barrier at the entrance, and as you touch it, it kind of forces you back in.
Alright. I'm gonna write into my book. It seems like this is no longer a way out, so we gotta commit.
All right. Well, I guess I'm leading this through this way. So I'm gonna walk this way and.
It's a wall.
Oh, you're right. So, well, I meant to go up here, and then walk
Give
this way.
me perception check, please.
Uh,
Everyone, actually.
The grid, the overlay of the grid is just funky.
Yeah, I know. I did my best.
You can turn the grid off if you want while we're walking.
I could.
That's fair. You don't need to. Though, if you don't need to. If you don't.
All of you, except for Tessa, would hear a cacophony of various moos.
All right. So I get to hear. So do we want to go like this way and I point this way, or do we want to go left or right?
You get to there, and as you walk there, you are staring down the burning red eyes of a minotaur.
The one that I
As
can see on the map.
Yes, as they ready their axe.
Oh, we can see that far? I thought these were all walls that we were all blocked in by.
To the right.
Oh, that
Right
one.
here.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay. Hmm.
And they look like they're gonna charge.
Of course they are. Oh yeah, they're up at 7. I'm rolling a 7, guys.
Everyone initiative?
Yes, please. Let me find the sheet. It's here somewhere. Come on, me. There it is. Oh, right. That was stupid. Me. I have something for this. Hold on. I'm not using the actual normal Minotaur sheet. Should have just kept D&D Beyond open. That's on me. Click on it. Click on token. And roll initiative. There we go. Well, Theron, you're up first, and you have Tessa in front of you, and it's kind of rough to walk past.
So it'll be rough terrain.
Yeah, it would be half movement to walk past.
Would mobile do anything or not?
What is mobile?
Oh, never mind. I would have to use dash. It looks like.
Yeah, it lets you after you attack whether you hit or the creature an attack opportunity, and gives you 10 feet more movement.
And typically called terrain, but it looks like I have to dash for that. So never mind. I guess I'll go 5 or 10, 15, 20.
Can I grab Theron as he walks past?
Sure.
I'm gonna just grab you real fast, Theron, and say, don't hit him. Let me try something.
I'm gonna point at the Minotaur. Stick my tongue out. And then go here.
Okay. Tessa.
Okay. Tessa's going to squeeze in front of Calbus and go, Hey friend, we're lost. We're just trying to get to the end of this maze. Do you think you could help us out? Charm person.
You go to cast Charm Person at this Minotaur as you ask him this, and you see him kind of shrug his head a little bit. Doesn't seem to have any effect.
As in, he didn't understand me?
As in, it seems like the spell didn't have any hold on him.
Okay. She just kind of like looks over her shoulder at Calbus and she says, well, that didn't work. So, Yeah, I'll leave it to you. And I will give him a d6 of Bardic Inspiration as my bonus action, and then I will push past both of them to get to this side. And then I will pass
Okay.
Thorvin and Theron and say, sorry, I tried.
Tessa, actually, give me a perception check real quick as you were doing all that. Okay. It's its turn. And it's gonna charge at you, Calbus, and try and gore you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna charge right at you and try and gore you.
Yeah, sadly, that's gonna hit.
So you take that much and an additional 9.
Oof.
That's his turn. Ulu.
For Ulu is going to push past her friend a little bit, so 10 feet. Then, another 10 feet. And then from there, she's going to realize that she's pretty much useless in this situation.
How do I turn the grid off?
In the page, if you hit the page and then go to where the thumbnail's at, there'll be, when you're hovering over it, it'll show up a little gear wheel. Click that, and then in there it'll have a place. Yeah.
That's probably better for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Phew, I guess I'll try Eldritch Blasting it at disadvantage.
Alright.
Why not? That's kind of cute. I think I like that concept.
That hits. That hits.
Oh, really? Sweet. Wait, why is my Eldritch Blast not working? I'm gonna have to fix that. Alright, so 8, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Alright.
Do you
And
get the
then,
additional as well from your... Do you have that invocation?
oh, I already have it built in.
Oh.
Where it should be. It's
It did
okay.
not. Yeah, that's why I asked you.
I see what it did.
Yeah.
When I level up, sometimes some things get a little bit funky.
Gotcha.
So that would be plus another 5 on each of those.
Ooh, nice.
So the first one would have been 9, the second one would have been 13. So
Solid.
22 damage.
Alright. And that's your turn?
No. Bonus action summoning the Teen Drew from up behind it.
Alright.
I gotta remember to count this. That was my second one I've done. Tentacle of Deep. 18 hit.
That hits.
Well, that shouldn't have been at disadvantage. 7 cold
All right.
damage, and its movement is reduced by 10.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Gilreth.
Alright. Oh. And I'm assuming there's just enough opening there for me to attack it?
I'd say just barely, but it's gonna get some pluses to its armor class.
Okay. We're going to do... There we go. Alright. We're going to sting it. So, 1... that should be +1 to damage, not to hit.
Well, a 12 misses.
Yep. Second attack.
That hits.
Third attack.
That also hits.
Alright. So, that's 2d6 lightning from the 2 hits. Plus the d8 from the other.
Alright.
So it's both poison and lightning.
Alrighty. That your turn?
Yep.
Calbus.
13, 26,
How's this Minotaur looking?
38, 39.
He is on death's door.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna, I guess, try taking some swings. So here's my first swing.
That misses.
Here's my second swing.
That kills him.
As I slash at him, I just front kick him to push him forwards out of my way.
Alright, solid. And we're just gonna stay in initiative for movement.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20 to there and try and like peep around the corner and see if I see anything in generally this way or hear anything.
Sure. Give me perception. You do not hear anything.
Okay, and then for my bonus action then, since I didn't do anything with that, I'm just gonna drink one of my greater healing potions that I have
Alright.
for 13. Cool. Alright.
That's your turn? There.
Before we move, can I ask Tessa if she could do like our con check on that Minotaur?
Sure, I can try. If I can, breaking the order.
I'll allow it, because you're both on 20.
15.
15. There's definitely something unnatural about this Minotaur. You can see that even despite dying and being dead on the ground, its eyes are glowing this deepish red. And now that you get a closer look at it, you can see that it has chains around its neck and arms.
Yeah, share that with the party.
You know what? Fine. I'm just gonna keep your previous. No, I'm just gonna delete it. We'll go off initiative. I'll allow free movement.
Tessa, so is there something up with that Minotaur?
Yeah, even though it's dead, its eyes are still red and it looks like it's bound in chains. Ulu, do you know about magic too? Do these chains look familiar?
Would they look familiar to me?
Roll me investigation.
Okay. That's a joke.
They seem like your everyday chains.
Yeah, I'll just shrug.
Can I try to take one of the chains off, like one of the ones wrapped around his wrist?
You may. As you go to grab one of the chains, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
5.
As you go to touch the chain, you feel this immediate surge of energy as you kind of feel the blood within you, like this horrible wilting feeling as you take 6 poison damage.
Okay, got it. Just let out a scream of pain and fall back against the wall of the maze here. Just jerking my hand back and staring at it. Ah! Well, whatever's here may be controlling and torturing these poor things. Don't touch those though. Ow.
Anything over here that I've noticed?
We should probably catch up with Calbus. Or Calbus.
Anybody see where he went?
I know know he went down. I know he went down that direction. Let me see if I can get a hold of him. Hold on.
And roll me investigation, Calvis.
I cast message in that direction.
Okay, you cast message.
Would it reach him?
Yeah, I'll say why not.
Calbus, where are you?
Just following the hallway, trying to find stuff.
There's like 7 different hallways here. You need to be more specific.
I went forward.
You went
I followed
forward.
where the bull came from. The Minotaur.
Okay. And then I will look at the rest of the party and I will point down towards this direction as Theron goes around the opposite corner. I'm like, wait.
Calbus, you find what looks to be a dusty old potion bottle that still has some weird looking like red liquid inside of it.
Okay, I will put it in my pocket.
Alright.
And then I guess I'm just gonna slowly keep creeping out this way.
Alright.
Keep on stepping, listening for anything that I might.
That's welcome to a dead end.
Yep. She wouldn't know. She would have no idea what direction to go.
Do I see anything in here?
You would see a room. It looks like dust has recently been displaced.
Cool.
2 ways. I'm gonna go this way.
Alright.
Don't go in there. It's just dusty.
Okay.
Anything in this way?
Roll me investigation. You find a similar looking bottle.
I will take that one too.
Okay. And you can hear footsteps getting closer.
Oh hey. See, you found your way. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. Well, actually, I'm gonna go this way first. Oh, dead end. Keep on keeping on. I think when I get to here, since I've done so many different tunnels and stuff, I'm gonna stop for a second and just kind of listen and see if I can hear anything that seems weird.
Roll me perception.
I would like to kind of look at the walls and see if maybe there's like any symbols or anything that that you might be
Sure.
overlooking.
You can roll me an Arcana or Investigation. With your 16 perception, Calbus, you can definitely hear footsteps close towards this direction, and you can hear the sounds of what may be someone talking under their breath towards the more of this direction.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, as I hear that, I'm going to turn, since I know Theron's right there, and I'm gonna be like, no, whisper, I think there's someone up there. I'm gonna stand over at this corner and wait. Keep an eye out and see if they come down this way, and if they come walking down this hallway, give me the nod and have them come to you, and then I will jump out and stab them.
You sure you want me to try to sneak up to him?
You can if you want to, but I'm still gonna stand right over here. And I just
Oh.
move behind that wall.
If you hear me just saying, "Oh, good God," then that's your cue.
Okay.
So
That's
I
thoughtful.
put on the clown mask.
Oh god, that's
Alright.
creepy. Spooky.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
Yes, please. All right. Theron, as
Yes?
you turn the corner, staring you down, doesn't seem to notice you though. You're low in the shadows.
Does it have anything on it?
It has the chains and a large axe in their hands.
Would I need to disengage to step back a bit?
No, it doesn't see you.
I'm gonna poke my head out for a second. Say, "Ooh." in the most intimidating way possible with a clown mask.
Roll me an intimidation. Let's see here. The Minotaur kind of looks frightened of you and kind of starts darting backwards a little bit.
I'm gonna go after. I'm gonna say, "Slow down. I just want to be your friend." I guess that's it. Then I'll
All
look
right.
at that. Before I get to the other, I'm gonna say, "Calvis, it's me."
Oh, okay. And I don't slice you in half with my greatsword.
Yeah, I just scared a minotaur off.
Oh. Huh. Was it a child minotaur?
Nah, just a minotaur. I don't think I like the mask.
Alright. Fair enough.
But yeah, just be aware there is a minotaur. Scared, but a minotaur.
Okay.
And it had the same chains.
Ah. Well. You seem to be better at getting around places sneakily than pretty much anybody else, so I'll let you take the lead. How about
Sure.
Alright.
Back up here.
Let's do it.
Cool. I'll stealth my way back again.
All right.
Do you want me to roll again?
No, we can keep your old one.
Oh, hey, Yulu.
Hello.
We're going this way. I'm guessing the rest of the folks are behind you. I can't see her in the corner.
She like looks around. Yeah, I think they're over there.
Alright, well, we're gonna go this way, I think. And I'm just
Okay.
gonna keep going this way.
I guess, can I throw a rock right here?
You throw a rock right there, and you can hear the sounds of a stomping Minotaur.
Does he start coming over?
He kind of goes over to play with the rock a little bit.
I'm gonna poke my head out again, and I'm gonna say, "Here's Nilo."
Roll me intimidation with advantage. And I'll roll this. Yeah, he just goes around the corner.
I'll look back to Calp and say, "I scared him again. He's back there."
This is pretty creepy, so I mean I get it. Alright.
You want to go kill it or save it with the chains, or what do you want to do?
You just take the chains off.
Is it cornered? I wouldn't really want to go after a cornered minotaur.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
even if
bad.
I was trying to help it, it might get a little hostile.
Yeah. Well, we can probably leave it. If it comes back, just scare it again.
Got it. I think there's a room over here that you want to check it out.
Sure. Let's go. You stay there in case it comes back and scare it. I'll squeeze past you. Ooh, get my thick thighs. Coming through. Oop, 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 oop. Coming, squeezing through.
Roll me investigation. Nothing in this room.
Alright, there's nothing in here. Alright. Alright, well, which way you want to go? Let me look down here. Oh, it's a dead end. Okay.
Where do you want to go?
I mean, this is a dead end down here. We came from this way, and there's a room here. Oh, hey, there's Yulu again. This way seems
Yeah,
to be the
their
only way to
way
go.
is a dead end as well.
We
Hey,
wanna
I have
leave
a
the way.
question. It's usually like whatever I write just kind of like is message to people. But if I were to be drawn out what like I've gone, like would they have like the HUD map?
You know what? I like that. Yeah, I'll say that you all. If Ulu was drawing out the pathway, you would all know the pathway. Where you've been in the maze and stuff.
Do you really want to leave a Minotaur though behind us, or what do you want to do?
Oh, and anyone that's watching Tessa, actually, not Tessa, I guess it would be Tessa that would have a good view of Ulu at the moment. But if anyone that's like watching Yulu, like right in her book, it is like straight up like one of her tendrils is holding the book while another tendril like dips the tip in like ink and is like writing in the book with the ink tentacle.
Nice. Well, I mean, I guess the only way to go is that direction, and I point him towards Yulu.
Do you want me to stealth ahead, or what do you want to do?
If you want, that's fine with me. I don't care.
Guess I'll stealth ahead.
All right.
All right, go for it. Give me another stealth. You are stealthed.
Oh, and also theoretically, anytime that someone's like replying to me, that's named in the book, it would appear in the book as well as I'm reading. So theoretically, if you like went around a corner and was like, it's a dead end, you could tell me if it was like, oh, it's a zigzag this way into a dead end, then she could just draw that into the book.
Theron, give me a perception check. You can hear the sounds of something large walking above you and the sounds of the humanoid talking from below you.
Can I take a peek at what's above us?
Just looks to be another hallway. Doesn't seem to be anything there though, but you can hear more sounds of Minotaur-like.
Lean my head over, take a look.
Sure. Hallway's empty, but you can definitely hear something beyond the wall.
Lean my head again.
Beyond the wall.
Nothing.
Lean it again.
Nothing.
I'm gonna head back.
All right.
I guess I'll whisper, Calbus, you there?
I am right here.
Found two ways. One of them sounds like another mentor. The other one sounds like a person speaking.
Let's avoid the Minotaur. That did not feel good getting gored in the gut. Cannot say I want that to happen again.
You need a health potion?
I'm okay. It just didn't feel very good.
You guys coming though? Because there's a split.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna go in front of Tessa. Gotta take whatever horns are coming this way. Dude, I'm not actually doing this as character. I'm not humming as I'm walking.
I was gonna say it wouldn't be the first time, but the last time something like that happened, Tessa was the one who took it.
Yeah.
So the mentor was up here, speaking
Minotaur
down
was
here.
above, the talking was below, yes.
I guess I'll sneak my way down.
Sure.
I feel that Yulu would usually be the one that would be like humming along while she's walking, but not today.
Not fit today.
As you
Poke
peek
my head
around
around the corner.
Saren, you see a large man with a great sword, or not great sword, a warhammer, kind of kneeling on the ground. He has this minotaur horned cloak above his head, and he seems to be chanting something under his breath.
I will, I guess, go back around the corner, whisper to them, say, big dude, warhammer, mentor cloak thing, or praying or doing a spell.
I think that's the boss. That's the boss of the group that hired us. I think that's the guy. They mentioned that their head honcho wore a Minotaur cloak.
Are we gonna end up fighting this guy, or
He's the shit out of me.
Do you want me to try to talk?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean,
let me get into position if you will allow me, and if he starts to cast a spell, I will drop a silence on him.
You can
Cool.
do that. I mean, talking is always preferable. We don't gotta control each
Preferable,
other.
yes.
Alright, well.
Ideally, we'll be able to talk to him, but if
Alright,
he's
well.
danger, then
Go ahead.
I will squeeze past.
I guess there and would sneak up behind the Minotaur dude.
How dark is the labyrinth right now? And is this area up here like lit or no?
Yes, the middle is unleashing light.
I guess I would just. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say I will hold a silence spell, and if he starts to cast a spell to attack, I will drop it on him.
All right,
I guess could I like stealth my way up to here?
you can.
I would just put up a hand like waving hello. Now I would say hello there, in like a really monotone way.
He, still kind of kneeling down, says to you, I don't like sneaks. I have power over this labyrinth. I know the others are here. Bring them out. I know you're not alone.
Can we speak for a moment though?
Bring the others and we may speak.
Tell me this then, and I will, if there are. Are you the leader of this group, the mercenary group?
He kind of stands to his full height of about like 6'8", warhammer to his side, and says, "The Horns of Minos are mine to command."
Could I stare him in the eyes?
You can.
I see you may have the minnows, but I have the clown assassins.
Kind of just chuckles to himself. Bring out the others.
I'd walk back. I would just say, Gilreth, he knows you're here. Us two adventurers. Oh, you got us.
I know there's 5 of you.
Can I attempt to deception him, say that it was only the two of us that entered?
You can certainly try. He looks at you as he says this, as you say this, and he kind of slams his warhammer to the ground and says, "What part of I have control over this labyrinth do you not understand? I can sense their footsteps, and I know they are beyond that wall." And he points his warhammer to the wall next to you.
You said he slammed. Do we hear his foot slam and him saying this at this point?
You can hear the warhammer slam, yes. He's shouting at this point.
Well, I think we should go and try to back up our teammates and see what happens.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, well, I'll go first. You two stay behind me. And, well, here's hoping. As I walk around this corner, however, I want to reach into my bag, and I want to pull out the golden helmet of Gax and lightly put it on my head. It's very
Okay.
crushed, I know, so it's definitely not going to fit appropriately. But
It barely fits your head.
I'm gonna like stick it on. You know when you have a hat that's like too small, but you're just kind of sitting it there, and it's just kind of precariously just hanging out. That's what I'm doing. As I walk forward. I walk in, just like, hey, what's up?
Now the other two.
I mean, they're back there. They're behind me. You can see one's right there and the other one's around the corner. They're here.
Tessa, Calbus, give me perception checks with advantage, please.
Oh no.
As you turn the corner and look at this figure, both of you recognize him.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same figure that was pinned to the door in the nightmare.
No, that's not good. I've seen you before.
He says, this is quite interesting.
Hmm.
Where's the big one? Is he here for a rematch? I still have his horn.
No, he's dead. But, I mean, if a rematch is what you want, I guess you can fight all of us, or you can tell us. That would also be helpful.
I quite like the idea of more trophies on my wall.
Can we not? Nobody's in the mood to fight you today. We just came to do a job and have a nice day in a labyrinth.
You called
we
us here.
just-
What do you want?
Yeah, what she said.
I feel like there's been a lot of misconception. It was the guild that hired you guys to check this out.
Oh,
I'm gonna maintain that misconception.
yeah, me too.
My emotions led me to be misconceived of my own dumb reading of things. It's fine. Keeping it going.
I've been thinking this entire time. What? I've just been going with it.
Well, let me ask you this. What are you doing here?
This labyrinth is mine, and I am here to take it.
Okay.
And subjugate all of the horned ones to my will.
Okay, see, I don't think anybody cares if you take a labyrinth, because that's just like you're renting an apartment, and I think that's cool. But I think enslaving the people who live there, that's a lot out. You shouldn't do that. That's just rude. Did you even ask them how they feel about it? They might be willing to join you if you just offer them good wages.
You see him chuckle under his breath. He grabs his warhammer in two hands.
Man. That's exactly how Calbus responds when he sees the Warhammer get grabbed. Okay. I guess you want to fight us, huh?
It's gonna be fun to finish the job.
Can I ask a question? Tessa shouts from the back.
He looks at you very inquisitively.
I'm just curious, what hurts more for you? Fire, ice, thunder, electricity. What hurts worse?
Oh, this is gonna be very fun. And you see him crack his neck and get ready with his warhammer.
Can we just wrestle instead? No one's gotta die.
Can we just have an arm wrestling competition? That would be fun.
Please. That would
How
be
about this?
preferred.
It up there.
How about this? We arm wrestle, and if we lose, I'll work for you.
He
But
seems
you
dead
don't.
set on killing you.
Motherfucker. Okay, fine. I will fight this man, I guess. We will all fight this man, I guess.
Oops. Apparently I wasn't on my, like, I could have swore I was. Could you add me your initiative?
What?
I'm sorry. I thought I was clicked on my token, but I wasn't.
There you go. Calbus.
Man, fighting's really what you want to do. And I guess I'm just gonna have to kill you. And I take one very deep breath as I pull out my greatsword, and I very calmly rage. And I'm going to just step to here, so that I'm in melee range with him. And I am going to take a swing.
That hits.
22 for 16 slashing damage. That is magical. And then I'm going to take another swing with a 19 for 12 more.
That also hits.
That's my turn. So 28 total damage. And I just stand there, I'm like, okay, well, fine. That's it.
He's gonna use a legendary,
Yeah.
and you see him kind of glowing this green energy, and once there was one, there is now two.
Well, that's just messed up.
As you see this double kind of appear right behind you, emanating this greenish glow. Tessa.
So I have a question about the loot that I have. It allows me to cast at will. Do those cost a spell slot?
What does it exactly say?
It just says at will, and I've never fully understood if that costs a spell slot or not. Because it's technically a slotted spell, but because of the loot that I have, it's at will to do it.
I know for monsters, it's not a spell slot if it's an at will. So I'm gonna say it doesn't use a spell slot.
Okay, cool. So could I quicken a normal spell and then use the spell from the loot? Is that okay?
Sure.
Cool.
I realize you're saying L-U-T-E, not L-O-O-T.
Okay.
I just, I was like, well, what loot is it? You gonna tell me?
No. No tell. Only play. Okay. So Tessa, having touched the chains and got hit with poison, is going to scoot past Ulu for 10, 15, 20 and get right here next to Calbus. And she's going to pull the loot off of her back and slowly start playing a tune as she turns around and leans her back gently up against him, and she's going to cast protection from poison on him.
Alright.
And then I'm going to spend... How many sorcery points is this to do this? I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to quicken spell haste, and she's gonna very softly say in Elvish, kill him in remembrance of our brother. And that will be the end of her turn.
Alright. He's going to take a legendary action. And you see both figures, the main figure and the double, both raise up their warhammers for an attack at Calbus.
Rude.
This is from the main one,
That just hits.
and it is two-handed, so
Okay.
it is the less damage.
Cool.
And then this is from the double.
Also hits. Cool.
You
Half
take off.
damage. Woot woot woot.
Gilreth.
All right. I step forward. We're going to first attack.
Oh no.
That's a miss.
Yes.
Is that
you do have
advantage? Because you're flanking.
Okay, so if it's
Wait,
advantage,
There you go. That's way
That
better.
hits.
second attack,
Also hits.
You have advantage still.
third attack. Should I roll 2 more times to see if there's any crits?
Yeah, we'll say that 28 is your second attack.
Okay. So
And then
27 and
27.
26.
All right. Solid damage.
I'm not done yet.
All right.
Action surge.
All right.
And this time I've got the advantage on to make that easier.
That hits.
Which of those third attack damages are you using? I assume the bigger one, but
Hmm.
52, 55, 64, 66, 71, 79 total for all your attacks.
Solid.
I was just counting in my head so that you didn't have to find them all later. That is a lot of damage.
Anything else?
Let's see. Anything else I can do? That's it.
All right. It is his turn. He's gonna go into a rage.
Glad I got all that damage up on him before the rage.
And he's gonna take a swing at you, Calbus.
Okay.
This is from his main person
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
for 17.
Mm-hmm.
And then again from his main person, he's gonna go with a backswing at Gilreth for an 18.
Nope.
And then from his double, he's gonna swing down the Warhammer at Little Miss Tessa for a 14.
Miss.
Nice. It's gonna be his turn. Ooh.
Okay, so Ulu is going to shoot this one with Eldritch Blast, as she do.
Alright.
Boop, boop.
Oh shit.
Dolly.
So yeah, then I guess she will use her glass tentacle of deep. She will summon it like over here. And attack it again with the tentacle.
That hits.
Okay, for a cool.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
He's going to use a legendary action. And you see the main figure kind of start taking steps, and he kind of walks into what looks to be a sudden formation of stone as he walks into it and reappears right here.
Is that a spell?
It is not.
Okay.
It is a special thing he can do.
I'm guessing there's no attack of opportunity with that.
No.
Okay.
Theron.
He did say that the maze is under his control, so
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
Hypothetically, could I go here, her spot, do something, and then pull back?
I'd allow it.
I guess I'll just go here, but I would go in her spot quick. Can I attempt to sleight of hand the Minotaur thing off him?
It's on his head, so I'm gonna give you
Yep.
disadvantage.
That's perfectly fine.
Wow. Okay. Nice. You kind of just rush in and you grab the cloak off him and just rip it off his head.
Then I would take a melee attack with my offhand, like a dagger, if possible.
Sure.
Oh,
That also will. You do crit on sneak attack damage too, right?
Yeah, because the dice that gets rolled, right?
Correct.
Oh yeah.
Is it a sneak attack if it's a crit?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's still
I
sneak
did
attack
not.
dice still apply for that. Yeah.
For just a standard crit. Got it.
Well,
I thought
he
you had to
has-
have advantage.
No.
He has the
They're
ally
within 5 feet as well.
As long as you don't have disadvantage on the attack, but you don't. So, which is nice. But the math for you on that is, you have a D5. That's your dice. That's interesting. Cool. 7, 12.
That should not be a D5.
Oh.
a D5.
Well,
What
for
do you
some
say?
reason it is. But
Oh,
it's still,
that's weird.
I don't know why I did that, but it's still so what, 1 plus, so that should just we'll just say it's a +4 to that, so for a D4 for a dagger. Unless it's making it a +1 dagger.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha. That's weird. Yeah, but it shouldn't. Anyway, it's a 4, so it's a 7 plus 4 is 11, 12, 16.
be a D6.
16 plus 22 is 38,
38.
plus 30, 68.
Praise Alex in the math.
68 damage.
And
lot of
then I
damage.
would then I'd pull back.
All right. Well, he's gonna get a swing at you.
No, he will not mobile.
That's true. He can't hit him. It's too fast. Too fast.
That is correct.
And yeah, I would just go here and say, I took this, and that's it.
I took this.
Alright. Calbus.
Okay. Well, this changed a lot of things of what I thought was gonna happen. I'm raging already, which is goody. So I'm gonna use my other potion of growth and drink it, and then get big for 4 whole hours.
You hit the ceiling and kind of collide your head. You are kind of hunched over.
Good.
You're probably not going to be able to leave this main chamber.
That's cool. That's fine. I'll just hang out and take a nap here for a while. So since all this is happening there, I'm gonna attack this guy. Let me ask this, because Calbus has been in games with Victor. Does it look like something Victor has done?
This is not an echo.
Okay, cool.
It is
That-
an entirely secondary person.
Okay, I didn't want to. That was me trying to use my in-game knowledge for what I knew. Cool. All right, so that was my bonus action to drink my potion of growth, and I'm hasted, so all the attacks. Can I get into this position over here and be flanking with Tessa?
Probably not. You're
right.
basically stuck within this
That's
main
fine.
chamber.
That's fine. I'm gonna use my first attack, and I'm gonna try and Great Weapon Master attack him with my sword. Bam. Ooh, that misses bad.
Oh.
So my second attack, I'm gonna hit him with a 27 for
That hits.
18 plus 3, so 21 on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get my hasted action, so I'm gonna attack him with a 13, which I think will probably miss.
That misses.
But I'm gonna use my whatever my inspiration is. Is it a 6 or an
D6.
8?
6.
14 probably misses. Hoopy. All right. Well, I'm still fast and I'm still resistant to poison, and I'm gonna
I will
look at.
say, however, compared to the original person who looks fairly well still, the double is looking not great.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna get Tessin back. Hey, move out the way. Get out the way. Don't get killed. Get out the way. That's my turn.
Alright, the main guy is going to use a legendary action to take a Warhammer down on Ulu.
Okay.
For
That
15,
hits.
for 14 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, since you've attempted to chisel the ice off my heart, you will take 25 cold damage.
Wait, you still have it because it's not gone yet.
Yep.
I didn't turn Rage on, so take 16 damage.
You still have it. You still have more of that damage.
Yes, I do.
Tessa, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna be smart and listen to Calbus and use an action to disengage. And then I'm gonna move to here for 5 feet of movement. And past Ulu, I'm gonna line up a shot, and just around me, the world starts to spark, and I'm gonna activate Tides of Chaos for a Chaos Bolt
Okay.
for 19 to hit.
That hits.
That's crap damage. Oh my god. That's a 6 and a 1.
Oof. Oh, and that's double ones on the other one.
Yeah, I know. It was bad. So we'll make that acid damage.
Okay.
And would you like me to roll on my wild magic table now?
I
or
would
could
love it.
Okay.
44.
Yes, 44.
You turn into a potted plant.
Been there.
You can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Nice.
Ah, sweet.
Wow,
Awesome.
that's dope.
And I did spend 2 sorcery points to quicken spell that because I used an action too.
Gotcha.
And then, fun fact, so as soon as that goes off, where is that thing that I have? My astral shard activates, and I get to, ironically, teleport again. And I go over
That's
Mare
great.
in the corner.
That's pretty great.
I love Astral Shard so much.
For the sake of recording, though, her token's gonna live right here, so we can see everything. But
Gotcha.
she is right. Unless you can you make my light bigger?
I can.
Because I would fix the.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
Just daylight the map. Nice.
I could do that, or I could give Tessa like 1,000,000 feet of night vision.
That's true. Mappity map.
Here, Tessa, you can see the world.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Oh. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, you can really see the world.
Yeah, welcome to what I see.
Oh boy. Wow.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, he's gonna take another legendary action, and this time you see the double step through the stone and appear right here.
Rude.
Gilreth.
Kill my
Oh,
man.
this is fine. Because he put himself right at my feet. Let's see. Attack 1.
Alright, hold on. Let me track this math here for you since you're going to be doing a bunch of attacks probably.
How
Hold
are
on.
Why
you?
is there
how,
advantage?
Yeah. How are you?
I
with advantage?
accidentally clicked. Still have the advantage on. I forgot to click it off, so.
I'll just ignore all the pluses. How about
2,
that?
8, and 3.
Alright,
The
13.
first,
Mm-hmm.
second attack.
That hits. Double is not looking great. Definitely looking rough.
And that'll be my turn.
31 damage.
His turn. Let me look at something real quick. you two, Ulu and Kalbus, would see the main person pull out this horn, and he holds it in his hand, and
No.
it begins to glow, and you see
No.
this flaming power kind of surge through his hand.
No,
and
no, no.
It ignites his warhammer in flame.
Oh no.
And as it does this, you also see the double gets a inflamed warhammer.
Rude.
That's his bonus action. He's gonna take some attacks.
Man.
First attack down at Ulu for a 13.
That hits.
So you take 17 bludgeoning and 4 rage damage and 7 points of fire damage.
Okay. You have once again attempted to chisel. Well, you did chisel the ice from my heart, but by doing so, you will take another 25 damage of cold.
Solid.
Jeez.
Fuck.
And his double is gonna swing at Gilreth.
Nope.
Nope. Ulu.
What?
Your turn.
Oh, yeah, give me a second.
I thought you said ooh, like you forgot something. Not ooh. That's me mishearing things.
Okay. I was just trying to calculate how much actual damage I would take because of the 9 in my temp health.
Gotcha.
Alright, so yeah, I have a pretty good idea what I'm gonna do, but I need to check distance real quick because I don't. You're kind of out of 10 feet. You're out of 10 feet. Okay. Yulu is going to like essentially grab onto Nilo and be like, "I'm sorry, but I have to move you, friend." And then she is going to thunder step. At 5th level because I'm a warlock. And I need a DC 18 con, and me and Nilo will move to right, like over here.
Well, feel free to move.
Right. Okay. I need.
And he got a 27 for his con save.
Oof, big boy.
So I think he would still take half damage.
Correct.
So
18.
30. Yeah, 18 damage.
All right. Is that your turn?
That was my action. As a bonus action, I'm gonna move my tentacle that was over here to over here. And then attack him with the tentacle.
Alright. That misses.
Okay, that's fair. That's my turn.
He's gonna take a legendary action to swing his warhammer again, try and hit Gilreth from the double.
Nope.
Theron.
See how far away am I? I would move up right next to him for about 20 feet of movement. And swinging them both hands with my daggers.
Alright.
And I did fix it, by the way.
That was just weird. I was like, that was up on
So,
there. Ooh.
main hand,
Yep.
offhand,
Yep.
and then I would back up.
Alright.
17 feet, so I got 40 feet of movement. And that's it.
Alright. Calbus.
All right. Ugh. Let's see. Tessa's after me. She can probably take care of herself. Knowing that he can step, it doesn't really matter where I position myself because he can just get to wherever he wants. Anyway, if I was to move here, do you think could I reach him through this hallway?
I'll allow it.
Cool.
I'd say I'd probably give you disadvantage on the swings.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna move over here. Just go for this guy. Actually, I'm gonna move it from this side though, so Tessa can keep her movement that way. And I am going to take a mixed swingaroo. I'm gonna try Great Weapon Master one first and see what happens. Probably not gonna be well, but we're gonna give it a shot. 12 misses.
Misses.
Second attack. 28.
That hits. With that, you cut down the double.
Oh, sweet. Cool. Well, he's dead. So then, I have all kinds of movement. I have like 60 feet of movement, so I'm just gonna walk back up here. And I am gonna use my hasted action and disadvantage try and reach this guy through the hole.
All right.
For 14.
Misses.
All right. I'ma just. No, I don't want to block the doorway for other people to attack him because I'm effectively a fat ass blocking a door right now. So I'm just gonna move back.
All right.
And yeah, that's well, hold on. I still have a bonus action because I didn't use it for anything. So I'm gonna. I see that his sword is on fire. His warhammer's on fire, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna drink a potion of fire resistance.
All right.
Just give myself all the resistance. That's my turn.
Okay.
Probably healed myself, but here we are.
All right. Tessa.
So Tessa's going to go. Let's see. She's gonna
This
go
is fire.
5, 10, 15, 20. And she's gonna look down this hallway where he is. Yeah, he thought he had advantage, and then it turns out he didn't, which I think is kind of funny. And she's going to clap her hands together, and her astral shard that's embedded in her wrist is going to start to glow, and she throws her hands out in front of her, and she's going to cast a Thunder Wave at 3rd level. That's a fail.
It is.
And then I don't know if you'd want to flavor this anything fun, but it does throw him back 10 feet. So I like the idea of her just like shoving him against the wall like really hard.
Let's see. Okay, you do that. He goes slamming into the back wall, and you can see cracks begin forming on the wall itself as he almost went straight through the wall.
Okay, and then as bonus action, the teleportation goes off, and she teleports behind Calbus. Boop.
Hey, and
Nice.
I'm literally a shield of meat.
Yes. And that is the end of my turn.
He is going to take a legendary action. And you see him take his warhammer and slam it upwards to the roof of the place. And you see cracks begin to immediately form, kind of splintering off to the middle of this room. And I need everyone but Tessa to make a dex save as the ceiling begins to collapse.
And I, because I'm big and where I'm standing at, can I hold it up so it doesn't collapse?
It probably won't collapse on you.
Okay, so do I need to make the save then if I'm just...
No,
big?
I'll say you don't.
Okay. Yeah, I'm basically just like trying to hold this thing up, I guess. Or it's just my shoulders are holding it up? I don't know.
Your head is holding up. Your big old head.
That sounds good.
Well, hey, think of the bright side. He just gave you some standing room.
It did. I can breathe a little better now.
So, you three who succeeded take half of this damage.
Except Nyla
That's-
takes none.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can see my house from here. I hope not. I hope I don't live this close to this man. This. Oh god.
Jeez.
So you take half of that
26.
as the ceiling begins slamming down upon you.
You see me just like trying to hold it up, but you know, it's a whole
You're
ass
doing
ceiling.
the Spider-Man from Homecoming.
Yeah,
That's what I'm picturing.
the whole ass ceiling.
All right.
Don't fall down the tunnel. I can't catch you with my webs.
Also, for the sake of everything, let me just do it real quick. This is now difficult terrain.
Not for me.
No, except for your circle. Your circle is fine. The second you move from there, that ceiling's falling.
Oh, I mean it's not difficult terrain for me anyway. So
Oh yeah, that's fair.
my ring. I just
All right,
pick it up.
Gilreth.
Because of my landstride ability, I can just ignore difficult terrain as well.
Nice.
Go attack him. Do it.
Oh, believe me, I am.
Good.
It's like 15 feet of movement. And attack 1. Attack
Hits.
2.
Hits. He's
And I
definitely starting
probably-
to see some wear and tear.
And second wind for good measure. You can ignore the +1 to lightning.
You shock yourself.
Self-defibrillation, man. It's a thing.
Yeah. Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, he is gonna take some swings at you. He's not a fan that you didn't get buried. Just look at something real quick. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna take 2 swings at you.
Nope.
17.
Nope.
17, alright.
Nope.
He's gonna take 2 more.
Oh no. He has our
Finally took a hit.
abilities.
25.
That one does hit.
So 14, 15, 16, and 5 points of fire damage.
I am resistant to because of one of my items.
So you take 3 points of fire damage. And then final swing.
Ah.
And then, well, this much fire damage, but that's also doubled.
So basically, it's gonna be 30 total because that 5 is
Yeah. So 30 damage.
it's double in half to so you know.
Yeah, that's his turn. Ulu.
Ulu is going to bonus action Misty Step on top of the wreckage over here, so that she can kind of line up with the dude. And then, because I kind of imagine she was like kind of under the wreckage a little bit too, so let's just not even deal with that. Like her original body just like ices over, shatters, and then like relocates right here. And then
They
and
both
I'm
miss.
sure those miss. Yeah. Fucking damn it. Alright, yeah, that's my turn.
He's gonna take a legendary action to swing at Gilreth.
Nope.
21.
No.
Alright. Nilo.
I will move. That's double movement, correct?
It is difficult terrain, so yes.
I'll go. I guess 16 feet. Can I see him or not from here?
Yeah, you can see him.
I would take a shot at him with my longbow. No advantage.
Alright. That would miss.
Then I would move 16, another 12 feet back, and that's it.
Alright. He's gonna keep trying to lay into Gilreth. He's gonna do legendary action to swing his Warhammer again.
Nope.
Nope. Calbus.
I gotta do damage to keep my rage a-flowing. Rage a-flowing. So I'm gonna move to, like, here, I guess?
And the rubble behind you collapses to the ground.
Whoops. Can I attack him from here, but with disadvantage?
Yes.
Cool.
You got those long arms. That still hits.
Cool, I don't lose rage. Which is that whole thing. Yeah, I'd hope I hit. I have a +10, so I don't have to roll, like, okay to hit a lot of things. Well, that was my first attack. Here's my second attack.
That also hits.
So that's a total of 34. I have a hasted attack. Why not? Does that hit? Okay. I was gonna say that was a crit too on my non-disadvantage part. Let that be known. With a 29. Alright. Well, I'm gonna just, like, move over, like, right there to the middle, and then for my bonus action, because I don't really want to waste an action surge when everything I'm doing is at disadvantage, because that just seems stupid to me. I'm gonna drink a superior healing potion as a bonus action.
Okay.
Wow.
31.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm almost at full. Yeah, they do decent. That's just barely average too. So, but that's my turn. I'm just hanging out, getting drunk on potions.
He's gonna legendary action, and he's gonna walk backwards through the stone, and walk forwards right here.
Of course he is. That's okay. He can only teleport twice on a turn. It's fine.
Tessa,
So in
you see the stone start warbling, and he walks through.
surprise, she turns around to find him, and her hair starts to float, and she gets pissed.
I love that I got that to work.
Let's see. What can I do? So if I make a ranged spell attack at him, it would be at disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay. I don't have any touch spells. That stinks.
You do have a bonus action teleport.
I do. I was curious on if I put myself here, if I would still be able to see him and hit him.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, cool. So yeah, as she starts to get mad, she just, like, vanishes in a puff of stars, boop, and appears right there. And then we're going to do another chaos bolt. You know what, fuck it. We're gonna do the chaos bolt at 5th level, and we're going to Tides of Chaos it too.
Alright.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. You're
I
gonna need.
almost jumped.
Let me. Oh, you have your max in there. I don't even have to roll, do I?
Yeah, the max are already in there. I figured out how to
All
do
right.
that.
Well, so let me just do the math for it because it's a whole bunch. 29 plus 30 plus 18. That's 77.
Well, shit.
And that's
Yeah.
that's all force damage flying at him.
God.
Just pelted by just really pissed off stars.
Alright, well, how do you want to kill him?
He's gonna get attacked by a bunch of stars, and then they're all gonna come together, and they're gonna form the shape of Durakar in an outline of stars, and then he's just gonna charge and just gore him up against the stone.
Brutal. Bad ass. He is dead.
Yes. I'm still big. Ha 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 ha. Oh no, what's gonna happen over there?
Turn into like a sheep.
You cast polymorph.
Oh my
on
god!
yourself!
Wow! Wow! How did I do that?
You fail the saving throw. And polymorph is a charisma save. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
How did I
Hold
do
on.
that?
Just let me look it up. Hold on.
I'm magic. I literally called the sheep.
Let's see. It is, in fact, a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay. She's great.
You gotta
at these.
wise yourself out of shape.
I'm fine. My DC is 16. I rolled an 18.
That is. I can't believe I called sheep.
You called
I
sheep.
would just imagine you going like, "Bah, bitch."
It wouldn't be the first time she's turned into a sheep in front of Calvus. It will not be the last.
Oh,
Damn it.
hey guys, you want me to scoop this shit out the way? Can I push? I'll like try to push the rough terrain into the corners so people can.
Sure.
All right, I'm just gonna push stuff around, and eventually I'm gonna get tired because haste is gonna wear off and rage is gonna wear off, and what happened?
While he's doing that, can I ask Tessa something?
Sure.
I'd show you the cloak and the horns for like the Minotaur thing that I swiped off him. I'll ask, are either of these horns, were either of them Duracars?
Do I recognize the horns?
I would like, again, Calbus and Tessa to roll. Roll something. I don't know.
History?
Yeah, do that.
Oh man, I'm real bad at those.
While they do that, Gilreth is gonna come retrieve the maul, and he's gonna bring it back, and he's going to hand it to Calbus.
Is a warhammer.
Warhammer, you know what I mean.
And it's not flame anymore. It's not.
Oh,
flame.
I figured, but I'm
with
assuming
the-
it's a +2 Warhammer.
It is a big boy warhammer.
So he's gonna offer it to Calbus. Like, I feel like Durakar would want you to have it.
With the 15 history and the 21 history, those horns on the cloak do not belong to Durakar. However, Calbus, when you saw him activate the flaming warhammer, the horn he pulled out was indeed the shattered left horn.
I will point that out. I will take the warhammer. Is it just a standard warhammer?
It is a +2 warhammer.
Oh shit! I'm gonna take that warhammer.
Yeah, like I said, Gilreth is straight up giving it to Calbus.
Good. My thick thighs need something to hammer them out.
Tessa holds out her hand for the warhammer. Can you see that?
And you carry it, and I just like drop it into your hands.
I mean, I held up the sky. Cut me some credit.
Mm-hmm.
Tessa will come over here. He's just a body now on the ground, right? I want to smash his skull in.
Okay. I'm not even gonna ask you to roll anything. You just lift the warhammer over your head and you slam it into his head, cracking it like a peanut or a watermelon. You Gallagher his head.
Perfect. And then covered in blood, I walk back out and I hand it back to Calbus. It's covered in blood and she's got blood on her and she just doesn't seem to care.
Some brain matter.
All right.
Since we're
Is
kind of like stuck here, can we take a short rest? Can we roll some hit die?
You can
I
take
can't.
the rest if you
I
want.
can't leave this room for 4 hours because my thighs.
Would I be able
are
to search the body with the
Sure,
squashed
yeah.
head?
Roll me investigation.
Well, if we're gonna short rest, I'm gonna equip this big old warhammer.
There we go.
23 investigation. You find on him the horn that he used to make his warhammer ignite. You also find an actual horn, like something you blow in.
I will take them both and return to the others, and Gilreth will hand Tessa Durakar's horn.
She takes it and she's just shaking.
don't mind me asking, is there anything magical with the thingy, the horn back thingy?
There doesn't seem to be anything magical.
We are kind of taking a short rest, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'll roll hit die.
I can't leave for 4 hours anyway. I'm too big for this hallway, so I'm just gonna hang out until that wears off. I assume at that point both of my potions, my poison resistance and my fire resistance have worn off. My growth is worn off too.
We can just time jump and say you're small again.
Cool. I'm gonna roll one hit dice just because.
One hit dice.
I have 98 out of 105 hit points.
And
Now I'm back up to full. So that supreme healing potion really did business. Probably gonna buy more of those.
Calvis, do you mind if I scout ahead?
You're more than welcome to. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit until everyone's ready to go, and then we can go.
Cool. I'm gonna head back the way we came to go out the other way we didn't go.
If you want, I can just time skip everything so we don't have to like actually go through the maze. Eventually, you would find yourself right here.
Cool. Let's do it.
Zumi's there.
I'll just verp.
All right.
You would
Can I
see
do it?
2 large Minotaur statues.
Are they holding anything?
They are not.
Are there any like ruins inscribed upon them?
Roll me. No, you have Eyes of the Runekeeper, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper you something.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
And just
walk
for
ahead.
kicks and giggles, I would like to do the thing again because I love that for that.
Woohoo! I'm just gonna walk up to this thing and whenever you get a minute, figure out what it is.
Well, that's a chest.
Oh yeah, I know that. I'm just gonna kick it open.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm not even checking for traps. I'm just kicking it open. This is the way of the dumb man. We just open things.
You kick open the chest, and you find, my friend, 200 gold, what looks to be a shining sort of yellow glowing gem, and what looks to be a pair of goggles.
As Ulu is like reading like scriptures and stuff on things that she's seeing as she's walking past, she writes into her book translations of things that she's seeing. Do you want to send that to them too?
You can say it out if you wish. You can.
Oh, well, there are still people that wouldn't actually hear it, but what she saw on the statues is inscribed on them the name Thunderhorns, possibly being old ancestral statues.
I will just leave that chest open, not taking anything from it. I'm gonna I'm just gonna walk over into one of these rooms and see what this room is about.
I will cast Identify on the goggles and the gem.
Alright, you do that. The goggles are goggles of night, and the
figured.
gem is an elemental gem yellow diamond.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
you get to summon things with those beasts.
It appears that there is nothing in this room. Seems empty.
Can Theron see in the dark?
Yes.
Same thing.
60-foot dark vision.
Does Tessa have dark vision?
Nope.
I vote we give Tessa the goggles of night.
But with me, I can also see in the dark. So she's the only one that can't. So.
Who is gonna follow Calbus into this room, looking around at like any paperwork or anything that is in here?
Both of you roll me investigation.
Oh, that thing that we both rock at. Yes.
Classic Calbus.
It's not perception. I'm not good at it.
There are papers on the table. Most of these rooms seems to be completely empty except for this room. There are papers on the table, but there's not anything that really catches your eye.
Alright.
Okay.
What is this right here?
That is
Is that like an open book or something?
on the map, yes, but I have nothing planned for that.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to be that guy then.
Most of these rooms are empty. You can investigate. I will say there's nothing in either of these rooms. These rooms seem completely empty and dusted over entirely.
You said these statues both said thunder horns on them?
Ooh, steps over. Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
So what I'm gonna do is the golden crown that Durakar got when he beat Gax in our first ever adventure together. I'm going to take it and I'm going to place it on the statue. I'm gonna climb up if I have to, but I'm gonna put it on the statue, the head of this Thunderhorn statue. I'm then going to take the dwarven great axe that I earned from Durakar after our friendship budded and we took down many things together. It was Durakar's acknowledgement of Calbus as a warrior and as a friend, so I'm going to place it in the hands of this Minotaur. I'm then going to dig deep into my bag, and I have my painting stuff with me pretty much all the time, but I also have the first completed draft of the family portrait that I painted before I made a larger copy and hung it in the house. And I'm going to take this first copy of family portrait that I painted and I'm going to put it at the base of the statue, the picture of Calbus, Durakar, and Tessa alongside the sword that he gave me and the crown that he gave me, even though I know this isn't Durakar, but it is a Minotaur of Thunderhorn's ancestry, and this is, since I have no idea where he is or where his body currently resides, this is going to be my tribute to Durakar, so that if he does somehow come back, maybe it's here and maybe he'll remember what he's lost or what isn't there anymore.
Bro, you could easily slay the Guardian at any time. This should be your new home. No, I'm joking.
But yeah, I leave those things at the feet and the head and the hands of this Minotaur, and I will remove this Dwarven Greatsword from my inventory.
Alright. What's everyone else doing?
Was there anything special about the horn I picked up from the boss back there?
Possibly. Tessa has it.
No, the other horn.
The other horn.
The Durakar's horn he
Oh,
gave Tessa.
right. That
The-
horn. That is a
yes.
horn of blasting.
I thought it might be. That's
I was
why
like,
when
what
you
do you,
said...
what do you mean horn? I forgot that it was an actual horn.
So when you're saying that he puts it to his lips and it starts going, I'm like, no. Because I had an idea of what it might have been.
Tessa, Theron?
I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me 1 second.
You can keep the gold. I don't need my portion. Any of that for me. I don't need that. If that's
Who would
what you
like
were
the
figuring out.
gem between Theron and Ulu?
I mean, it might make better sense for Ulu because she's a warlock.
It's a particular... It has a earth spirit inside of it.
What does it do?
If I'm not
Elemental.
mistaken, it summons an earth spirit when you break it.
It's summons an earth elemental, like an hour.
Quite fun. And I don't believe it, unlike Summon Elemental, the spell, I believe you have control over this one. Whereas with the spell, there's a chance it can break.
And after like an hour, it just disappears, or what?
I think? It might just stay?
It vanishes at some point. You can look up the actual gem. It'll have
The gem
information.
contains a mote of elemental energy. When you use an action to break the gem, an elemental is summoned as if you had cast the Conjure Elemental spell.
Oh, well, then I was wrong. So Conjure Elemental, I believe... Am I thinking of the different... Is Conjure Elemental the one where if you take damage and you break concentration, it goes on a rampage?
That's
No,
demons.
That's demons. Elementals don't. They just disappear. Oh, it doesn't disappear. Instead, you lose control. It becomes hostile towards you and it might attack. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yep.
But it disappears after an hour, so there you go. But there you go. So,
And that has a Earth Elemental inside of it.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
So while you guys are talking item,
Yeah, I'm gonna stand over here, just kind of waiting, patiently and quietly.
Tessa, were you wanting to do anything?
Theron, are you done
With what?
with what you want to do? I don't want to take over if you're not done.
I don't care. I'm good with Ulu if they want to get it, or me. Either or.
I don't want it.
Well, I guess I take it then if that's alright. But you said you didn't want it, right?
No.
Okay, so Tessa's going to approach the statue that Calbus had left his stuff at, and she will proceed to do the same. She reaches into her bag and pulls out a giant, fluffy pillow that looks super, super soft, and she will gently place it at the feet of the Minotaur, and on top of that, she lays 2 rings. The first one has a sigil of a ram on it, and the second one looks like it's made of a really nice wood, and she places that ring on there, and then the second ring that looks like it's a matching set, she slips onto her finger, and she just lets out a very small, sad kind of whimper, and she places her hand on the pillow and very softly says, Tan, when you come back, come here, rest, and then come find us. We will keep your room just as you left it, maybe a little cleaner. But we will see you when you come home. And then she will walk to Calvis in silence, just clutching the horn to her.
Gilreth will kind of give a slight bow to the two and say to Tessa, what do you think of leaving that jar of the Red Dragon Crush wine here as an offering as well, and I can give you some more later.
She looks over at him and just laughs, probably for the first time that she's laughed in a whole week. She goes, Durakar hates wine. If you're gonna leave anything here, you're gonna leave ale. I don't have any ale.
This is true. He does hate wine. It was always
Could
funny to make him drink it, though.
Would it be acceptable if I took out from my bag of holding? I have Dwarven ale.
He would love that.
I take out a keg of Dwarven ale from the bag of holding and leave it there with the stuff.
Okay.
I will leave a healing potion. It might not be much, but it's a little something.
Alright.
Well, guess we need to leave.
Yeah. Let's head back.
Alright, I will start walking back through the maze, retracing our steps, and making our way.
Here's the fun thing. As you begin to leave the area, you see the walls start moving and shifting. And you see the stone start breaking apart and moving as straight down the center. Oh, hold on. My thingy broke. Straight down the center to the entrance, the walls part, allowing for an entrance.
I kinda turn back to the statue where we have been placing things and kinda smirk a little bit and say, you know, they always said minotaurs could never get lost in a labyrinth, so this is his way of helping us get out, not getting stuck here forever. And I start slowly just walking.
Do you think those people will attack us on the way out?
If they do, I'm gonna crush them with this warhammer, so let's hope not. Just keep walking. I don't think they will, though. I don't think they're stupid.
Well, if they did consider it, they better think twice.
Mm-hmm.
As you approach, you actually can indeed walk out as the barrier has faded, and you see both the men have these kind of very worried looks on their faces, as at the entrance of the place, you can see standing there, kind of bowing their heads to all of you as you step out, the Minotaur, unchained, all standing there.
We have two options for you guys. I don't know if you can understand me, but here goes. You can either stay and protect this place as a home to the ancestral Thunderhorns, not let harm ever come to it, or you can join an all Minotaur sailing crew. Or neither. You can do whatever you want, you're free.
You see two of the more kind of older, grayer looking Minotaurs up and proclaim that they'll be taking back their ancestral home, while the other four in the back are like, hell yeah, pirates.
Nod, and I'll bow to the two grayer, older Minotaur and just kind of step out their way and let them take back the place. And We'll come back and visit. We won't be strangers. I kind of nod over to Tessa and kind of step out these minotaurs' way.
They both nod in return and begin walking in as the soldiers who were posted at the entrance kind of look terrified and immediately start just walking away from them.
Yeah. Gilreth was actually about to say, if you two want to live, I suggest you leave now.
You see the Minotaur. Tessa?
Tessa chases after them and says, "Wait, I have a question."
This one turns around.
I don't know if you speak common, but were either of you related to a Thunderhorn named Durakar?
He was our family, yes. And this is the Thunderhorn home.
I don't know if any of this will make sense, but during his time of being gone from this home, he made another home with the Dungeon Delvers Guild and with the white-haired gentleman outside, Calbus Maitan, and we became family. We left some stuff with the statues at the end. If Durakar returns, will you please make sure he takes them all?
He nods his head and he looks down at you and says, "Any family of his is family of ours." And he kind of puts out his hand for you to grab it.
I embrace him in a hug. The first hug from a Minotaur that I've had since Durakar left. Like, he doesn't have a choice, this is happening.
He takes the hug and once again kind of asks for your hand.
I will step back and give him my hand. Very confused.
He embraces your hand and you feel this energy across the top of your hand, and you see kind of yellowish sparks unleashing from it. And after a second goes by, you kind of see a marking on the top of your hand almost. And as you look at it, it's in the shape of two horns on your hand. In this glowing kind of electric energy. One could say thunderous energy.
What is this? I don't understand.
He repeats once again. Any family of his is family of ours. You are a Thunderhorn.
She gives a deep bow of respect and gestures towards Calbus and says, "This is another member of the family. Would you be so kind as to give him initiation as well?"
Bring him forth.
I will flag Calbus over.
Yes. Hey. What? Hi. Yes.
She kind of holds up the back of her hand to show the symbol, and she goes, "Family initiation, I guess."
Huh. Okay.
Minotaur
Hold.
holds out his hand.
I grab his hand and embrace it.
Same thing happens. This thunderous energy kind of overtakes the top of your hand, and after a second or two, he kind of releases your hand, and you see the glowing yellowish thunderous energy in the shape of two horns atop your hand.
As that happens, and as this yellowish thunderous energy kind of appears on the back of my hand, you see for a quick second, which Tessa recognizes it as a wild magic surge. And as this happens, you see that Calbus is almost forced into what looks like a rage, but not quite. It's different because this time there's all of this like primal energy that kind of surrounds him in this moment, and you see that as this rage happens, you see that this energy kind of just kicks around for a split second, and it's not even going to be on here. Can't even. You see that he gets this wild magic surge, and 6. You see that this is too perfect. I couldn't write this better. I swear to God, this is what it is. You see these colored lights, almost like the stars that Tessa made in the force shape of Durakar, kind of appear around both Calbus and Tessa, and you see that the kind of produces this Minotaur-esque armor around them, kind of protecting them both, almost like Minotaur's familial bonds now will forever protect these two alongside his blood family. And then it fades as the rage fades. And Calbus nods in respect to the two.
And the older one once again says, "You are now Thunderhorns. You are now family."
And you are ours. You always have a home with us.
And you always have a home here.
I nod and kind of tug at Tess a little bit. Let's go.
Okay.
And they both turn around to walk in. And as they begin walking in, you see the pathway close behind them, and you see the stone itself kind of shapes into this closing, slamming wall behind them as the doorway to the labyrinth just closes shut.
Well, out of here.
Yeah, let's get going.
So
it
once again,
takes you-
Gilreth will point to the two soldiers once again and tell them, if either of you two want to live, leave this place, take your friends with you, and never return.
you see both of them immediately start running past everyone. Like full sprint. Like they are like, what the hell just happened?
And he'll give a nod to Tess and Calbus.
It's time to go. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get
Takes
going.
you all a while, but eventually you find yourselves back at the guild.
-1, actually. As we get past to the ice, Yulu would like engrave the ruins of the Thundercar, of the dragon horns into the ice boldly, before opening up a path into the void of the depths, and she would just delve in and disappear.
Okay. So the four of you are back at the guild. And you are each... I'm sure Ulu would find her way back to the guild eventually, as you are each paid 800 gold for finding out what happened and everything that was happening. And that's basically the game.
Gilreth will say to Tess and Calbus, if you guys ever need some backup on a mission, give me a call. I got your back.
Thank you.
Farron, or let's say if you ever need someone to sneak, let them know.
Thank you.
That's game.
Alrighty.
So how did we split that 200 gold from the chest?
Tessa wouldn't take any.
You guys can figure it out.
That being said, great game. Pie, as always. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun.
Fantastic game.
Do I get to say my thingy?
You get to say your thingy. Go ahead and say it.
Yes! Everybody, good pie, and remember to always stay sweet.
Great. And everybody, and for there, everybody say goodbye to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Have a good night, YouTube.
Yeah.
Bye, YouTube. Happy dungeon delving, everyone.